What is going on? What is happening? What's going down? We are back, baby. What's going on, all my movie-loving badasses? Shout out. We getting the shout-outs out in front first, baby. Shout out and love to all our channel members and Patreons. You guys rock. Thanks again for continuing to support the channel. That's right. It's your boy, PhatSamuraiGuy. And what? Lady Phat Blood. She is here.
I'm still here.
She's still here. She's not fully 100% because she's been under the weather.
I will never be
She's
100%.
never 100%.
That's the point I've reached in life.
That's it. You're never 100%.
It's time to just realize it, accept it. I will never be 100%.
Yes.
Ever again.
Yes. But
hey.
you look, for somebody that doesn't look 100%, you look pretty damn cute to me.
Oh.
Don't know none of this biased commentary over here.
You're biased.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes yet. Good job.
Yeah. I'm out of practice. All right.
What's up, everyone? Well, there's a lot of shenanigans going on here because we got a little ragamuffin running around.
Gremlin running.
We got a gremlin running around.
Being an absolute...
Gizmo is his name.
He's being
yeah, we made the mistake of feeding him after midnight. And now he's just a terror right now. But this is Gizmo. So throughout the stream, if you hear Samurai Guy like do that means he's biting my leg or feet. What's up, man? Look, you're a star. Look at him. Hold him up to the camera. Yeah. Pimp him out. Pimp him out. Put him out.
That's terrible.
So he's like fuck this, man. Yeah. So if you hear Samurai Guy go throughout the stream, that's little man biting my feet.
Hi,
yeah, man.
Hi.
But what's going on, man? Hey, it's been a while, all of us together. So we're gonna have some fun talking movies. We're gonna do the Blu-ray reviews first, get those out of the way, and then after that, we'll hang out for a little bit. It's what we love doing. But who do we got in the hizzy? Who do we have? What legends have arrived? Who do we have? Jake Hall, certified badass channel member. What is going down? That's right. Heather's always throwing it up and flexing it. That's right. What's going on, Heather? Brandon in the house. Yeah, Jake. We starting in the ruckus right now. That's right. We got Severio. That's right. Happy Shark Week, everyone. What's going on, brother? Brian Sanchez in the house. We got Steve-O throwing it up. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hello, the coolest dude on the planet. PhatSamuraiGuy. And the fabulous Lady Phat Blood. That's right. And the amazing. No, you're supposed to go what is it? How's the hand wave? There you go, Kevin. Hey, good to see you, brother. Certified badass channel member. Good to see you, my friend. There we go. Who else we got him in here? Gizmo Gaga. Yes. Oh, there you go. He loves some gravy, but he likes some Gizmo too.
They might as well be related.
They might as well. What is that? Kidjawag in the house. What's going on, brother? Yeah, more badass channel members showing up. Eric, what's going on? And the tribal chief. That's right, the tribal chief. And I was not doing Sabu. So I wasn't doing Sabu. To do Sabu properly, you have to be confused looking, and you got to go like. Then that's how you do the Sabu. What is going on, everyone? It's so cool to hang out, get a chance to do this on a Sunday. Thanks again. Cheers. Yes, cheers. Boop. Thanks for hanging out with us. Boop. There's the world just exploded. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Well, it's great to see everyone. And we're going to be talking movies, is what we love doing. Oh, she like Gizmo. That's right. We the ones. That's right. Oh, Jet, what's going on, brother? So the Kung Fu Extravaganza live stream was great. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. And all of you watching right now, if you haven't watched it yet, make sure you guys check it out. Yes, we have a lot of fun being goofy knuckleheads. But it was a Kung Fu Extravaganza was an amazing time. All right, but let's jump into these Blu-ray movie reviews. First up, brought to us by the almighty Well-Go USA, baby. We're going to talk about Night of the Assassin.
혹시 이난이라고 들어보았어? 조선 최고의 살수.
언제부터 이런 게야?
좀 되었어.
흉중에 혈도가 막혀있고 빈맥이 심하니 격한 무공을 몸뚱이가 버티지 못하는 게야.
자, 형아, 혹시 이런 놈 못 봤어?
못 봤습니다.
못 봤구만. 15위가 안 보인다?
전 아무것도 못 봤어요.
잘 생각해봐.
당신 유명한 살수라고 했지. 이거 다 줄 테니까 사람 좀 죽여줘.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Woohoo. Well go USA, baby. Look at that. That's right. Got the glossy title. Got the glossy images. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there you go. There's a little taste of Night of the Assassin. I will give my Blu-ray review. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this. I want to hear what Rick has to say about this. We'll be talking more about this on the Action Film Autopsy episode tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So join us for that. But I'll give my quick thoughts on this. It's good.
Sounded like a big old butt coming after that.
Well, there is a butt, and not the butts I usually like. You know what I'm saying?
We have jokes.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying. Well, anyway, I did enjoy the film. So if you guys want to watch this movie right now, I'll put a link in the description below of this video where you can go to Haya, start the free trial, and you can watch it there, right, for free. But it will be released, coming out on digital, DVD, and Blu-ray on August the 8th. So what you saw there in that trailer enticed you, and you want to buy it, you want to own it, August the 8th. August 8th, Night of the Assassin will be released. So back to the butt. Okay. We both started watching this together. Oh, really quick, there's some trailers on here. The Blu-ray picture is great, but there's really not a lot of special features. So we both started watching it, and it had this very dark world tone vibe. A land of the whole world's been torn down because of war, and now you have these different factions that send assassins to wipe each other out for power.
And people who have power are doing anything they can to keep the power.
Yes.
Trying to set up this dynamic that's going on.
And you get introduced to our character who's a badass. Gets in. Oh, there you go.
Oh no, and that's that scene that you saw
in
in the trailer
beginning where they see the kind of the silhouette light of him through the paper. Rice paper, and he's killing all. Oh, it's so beautiful, gorgeous.
That's at the very beginning of the movie.
It opens up the movie. The beginning of the movie is great.
Right, now keep in mind, I was not feeling well when we initially began watching this movie.
Right,
and cut to an immediate tonal whiplash.
Yes.
Of wacky, complete with not only wacky characters but wacky boing music.
Yeah,
and just a tonal shift. In quality and just tone overall, and you know, like you're going to get into forgiving the low budget nature.
Yeah, because believe it or not, it's a straight to streaming. It looks like a straight to streaming small budget film. I mean, that trailer, everything looks amazing, but when you spend time with the movie, you can see the wigs. You know, you can see the glue. You can see the glue holding the wigs, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a straight to streaming, small budget film. There's nothing wrong with it.
So, because I was not feeling well, and because of the tonal shift, and because of the nature of, we're now stuck in this tonal shift of just boing wackiness. It's funny,
but
and
you didn't
I'm
get
not
from
laughing
the trailer right there
because you started off so seriously.
Yeah.
And now we're constant, like for 30 straight minutes in this wackiness and this, where are we going?
You checked out.
I tapped out.
Yeah, she tapped out. So I finished the rest of the movie. Did you went to sleep, I think, right?
Yes, I had to go to bed.
Yeah.
I was not feeling well, and so I was not feeling it.
I did my due diligence to represent Well Go USA, and I finished the film, and I still like it. I still enjoyed it. It's a good movie. man, it was so close to being great. And a lot of the boing, right? A lot of that, it kind of did throw me off too. But what worked, the comedy that worked was the fish out of the water moments with our lead character, because he's an assassin, but now he's being hunted. And it was an interesting dynamic because he had an illness. So the more he can't even fuck at this point, right? So, I mean, that sucks. You might as well just kill yourself. You can't fuck. Anyway, shortest movie ever. What? I can't fuck? All right, that's it. The end. Well, anyway, if he does martial arts, it fucks him up too, right? So it's one of those last hurrah for chivalry movies, one of those moments. But the fish out of the water, so he kind of just went rogue and underground and stopped being assassin killer. And he comes across this little kid and her mother and her little shop where she, a little bootleg restaurant. And he's basically working there to get free meals, and then he becomes closer to the family and whatnot. I don't want to spoil too much, but the fish out of the water comedy with his character and the family and being in the position he's in, that all worked. But you had a lot of goofy comedic, like villains in the film too, and that didn't work. So that didn't work. I was like, not every villain has to be portrayed as a complete idiot. Like, every villain is a complete idiot in this movie. What are we gonna do? They're coming over to help us. Yeah, that's how they talk in the movie too, by the way. I'm just kidding. So, like, the main villain, I did like. The main villain, the main antagonist was good because he had this. It was a good acting performance, but he had this smug look on his face, this kind of smile that you wanted to do this to him. So the main villain, at least, was good. And you get a, let's spoil the ending of the stream and hit that like button, folks. So thanks, Gilbert. Thank you. What's up, Gilbert? How you doing, brother? But it needed more fighting for a movie that I thought was long. And I asked her, like, how long is this movie?
It was only an hour, just over an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a normal time. And for me, the pacing, I was just like, I felt like this was a longer movie. But I wanted more fighting and a little bit of less comedy. You can have the comedic moments spliced in there, but I wanted less comedy, more fighting. But unfortunately, this is the plot that the movie's giving us, where he can't really fight. Because if he does, it'll hurt his heart and hurt his health. So this is, so should I complain about there not being any fighting? Because that's the story, right? But that, Samurai Guy is greedy. But the finale is worth it. The finale is worth watching. Big body count, beautiful sword play. Yes, Heather, yes. But yeah, beautiful sword play, especially when our main protagonist fights two little mini bosses. The sword play is gorgeous. I could have watched them fight all day. So it's a good movie. I recommend watching it. But it was this close to being great. So, but there you go. That's our Blu-ray review, or my Blu-ray review, Night of the Assassin. Again, if you're still interested in checking it out, it'll come on digitally, DVD, Blu-ray, August 8th, or you can watch it right now for free on Hayao if you try the free trial. So you can check it out there. All right, what do we got up next? Oh, all right, yes. We're switching gears now. We're switching gears here. Hold on. I can bring it up here. We'll do some screen share. Again, big, huge shout out to MVD Entertainment Group. They have been giving me a lot of screeners and a lot of Blu-rays, and huge shout out. I really appreciate the love, and I'm going to return the love. But I'm still going to be honest because you guys are here for honesty. All right. But we have Hugo. Yes, we're switching gears now. Hugo. And it came with a bonus disc with more special features, but I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to do some screen share action so you guys can see how cool this release is if you guys are fans of the film. So I'm going to show Hugo really quickly, and then we will talk about it because it's been a while since it's been a couple of years, I think. It's been a long time since we've seen Hugo. Hold on, I'm gonna blow it up a little bigger so you guys, there we go. And don't forget, guys, every Blu-ray I'm talking about today, all the links to purchase them and where to find them are in the description box below of the video. All right. So here we go. Hugo limited edition. Beautiful artwork, as you can see here. Look at this. You get a booklet, poster, all the trimmings. Beautiful artwork for a beautiful film. That's right. And this is available now, I believe. Yes. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the product details. And then we'll talk about, we'll give our thoughts on revisiting this film. So, Unlock the Secret. That's right. Academy Award winning filmmaker Martin Scorsese directs the audacious adaptation of Brian Selznick's award-winning novel, a magical, mysterious adventure, and an exhilarating ode to cinema itself. That's right. Let's get to the product features. Here we go. High definition 1080p. And what's cool about the Blu-ray disc, guys, is that it has both the 2D and the 3D version on the same disc. I love it when they do that. They did that with not Arrow Video, but when Dread 3D came out, it had both on one disc. You don't need a separate 3D disc. So yeah, the 2D and the 3D, which I heard got great reviews for this Blu-ray, is on the same disc. But you get a double-sided fold-out poster featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Tommy Pocket, illustrated collector's booklet containing new writing by film Farran Smith Nihimi, reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Tommy Pocket. So here we go. Disc 1 has the feature itself and extras. All right, 7.1 DTS, 2.0 audio, optional English subtitles. I'm getting bit. I'm getting bit right now on my feet. New audio commentary by filmmaker and writer John Spira, publisher of the lost autobiography of George Méliès.
Wait.
Come on, help me out here.
Wait, where is it?
Georges
Melee?
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 I thought it was Méliès.
Méliès?
Méliès. All right.
Not French, goddammit.
Theatrical. Where Alan Delabie? Where are you? Theatrical trailer. All right. Disc 2 is the bonus disc. Inventing Hugo Cabret, a new interview with Brian Selznick, author and illustrator of the original novel on which the film is based. This interview is great. I watched this entire thing. Very good. Capturing Dreams, a new interview with director of photography, excuse me, Robert Richardson. The Music of Dreams, a new interview with composer Howard Shore. This is another great featurette. Just tons of stuff on here. Ian Christie and Hugo, a new interview with acclaimed film historian and editor of Scorsese on Scorsese. Secret Machines, Hugo and Film Preservation, a new visual essay by filmmaker and critic Scout Tafoya. Excuse me. Creating New Worlds, a new featurette in which French film historian and author Julien Dupuy examines the life and legacy of Georges Méliès and his impact on cinema and special effects. Papa George Made Movies, a new featurette in which film critic and historian Pamela Hutchinson explores the days of early cinema. Méliès at the time of Hugo, a new visual essay by filmmaker and writer John Spira, and 5 archival featurettes. He's gonna shut the stream down if he hits that wire. Oh, nice. 5 archival featurettes on the making of the film, Shoot the Moon, the making of Hugo, the Cinemagician, Georges Méliès, the Mechanical Man at the heart of Hugo, big effects, small scale, and Sacha Baron Cohen, role of a lifetime. Yes. So this is available right now, but even better, guys, the 4K of this release is also available if you guys have a 4K player and interested in 4K. Yes. All right. We are back. And Gizmo is being banished. Gizmo's being banished because he keeps biting me. And he's tagging on the internet wire. If he tags on the wire, we're done. That's it. That's going to be a while before we hop back in here. But yeah, Hugo. Now I watched. There we go. Pronounced Méliès. I'm gonna stick with Méliès. Only because I like how.
Well, it's using Méliès.
Méliès. Okay. Got it.
For us uncultured American swine.
Yes. But yeah, I watched Hugo first many years ago, and then I showed it to you. I don't think we watched it together at the same time.
Mm-mm.
Right. And me being a huge Martin Scorsese fan.
Which I am ashamed to say this, but you introduced me
to Scorsese.
Yeah. I can't think of a Scorsese film that I would have seen on my own without you.
Yeah.
I can't think of a
and
movie.
So far, you've enjoyed all of them. I don't think I've showed you one where you were like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I remember the TV spots for Hugo came out, and I was like, Scorsese's doing like a child-friendly family movie. It didn't look terrible from the TV trailers, but I was like, oh, might be good, but not really my thing. So I didn't go see it in the theater when it came out. But
he's protesting.
What the fuck is this shit? Let me out. Anyway,
I want to wreak havoc.
But yeah, I wasn't really interested. But I don't know what made me give it a shot. So I watched it at home, I think streaming service, and I decided, I'll give it a shot. And
so you didn't see it in the theater?
No, I had no interest.
That's sad.
Yeah, I know.
It's really sad.
And the 3D was good, and we're not big 3D fans, but the 3D was good. They said too.
Oh, it was probably actually filmed for. It looked like it was.
Well,
filmed.
No, they have 3D cameras.
Yeah, it looked like it was one of those.
Yeah.
Which, if you're gonna do it right. Stop this post conversion.
I know. So I watched it streaming, and what a wonderful movie! Like sometimes Samurai Guy gets pleasantly surprised. Again, watching something that I normally wouldn't watch. Yes, I think it did get nominated for a lot of stuff. And I was, at first I was like, okay, it's a child's adventure movie. There's actually a lot more than that. By the end of the movie, I wanted to grab my goddamn phone and I wanted to film something. And I wanted to make a movie. That's what this movie did to me, because there was so much love. I didn't know it was a love letter to cinema. It's fiction. Like spliced in a little bit of George Méliès life, the ups and downs that they're in there. Played brilliantly by Ben Kingsley. But you have this child's adventure and his connection with his father and all that. But I didn't really know the heart of it was an ode. It was an ode to cinema. You have the 3D camera technology in here. You had practical effects. You had models. You had CGI spliced in there. And if you notice, a family picture. If you notice, Scorsese threw in a little bit of everything. And this scene right here, there you go. This is like one of the scenes where Ben and we have Hugo here. We have George and Hugo here. Of course, they didn't get along at first. He was a bitter old man, hated everyone, and he was just a toy maker. Which, with the interview from the author that's on this Blu-ray, I had no idea that actually happened to him in real life. Studio, times change. His studio shut down. He ended up burning a lot of his films and props. A lot of his films were lost, and he just became a toy man. He just had his little toy shop, and I was trying to find a photo of it to show everyone, but you can actually see the photo of George at his little toy booth looking miserable, but somebody found him and recognized him, and the rest is history. He had a little bit of a resurgence there, which he really deserves. But in one of the scenes that when they're together, he's testing Hugo, because Hugo, his father was a clock repairman, and he's known how to. He was taught the trade too, so he was known how to fix things. So George was testing him. So he's like this little wind up mouse contraption. Here, fix it. I want to see what you can do. Hugo fixes it, and when he places it on the table and he winds it up and it moves, it's all stop motion. So there's all little things, stop motion for the mouse that goes around. So you got to look and pay attention. There's all these little odes to cinema that Scorsese puts in there. And for what I'm hearing, this is one of the best book to film adaptations out there. But it was just, man, it's so cliche to say this movie's magical. It's so cliche to see this, but it's a wonderful, beautiful looking movie. Great performances. A film of wonder. The soundtrack's great. You'll get stuck. Some of the songs will get stuck in your head. but it's all about movie magic. It's all about movie magic and showing respect to the craft and to George. And it's just a wonderful film. And I wasn't expecting at all to be touched by it the way the film touched me. So if you guys are fans of Hugo, hey, you know where to go. This is probably the best release this film has had. And don't forget, it is on 4K. So some of the visuals here will look probably even more insane on 4K. So that is Hugo. All right. Now we're shifting gears.
So you want to talk about a complete shift in quality and cinema, like just actual cinema and exploitative cinema.
Kind of. So Jackie Chan's new Fist of Fury. Yes. Lo Wei gets a bad rap, but he is a talented director. But this was a huge mistake trying to market Jackie Chan as the next Bruce Lee, as the next big thing. This was a big mistake to do. And a lot of the Lo Wei movies, I mean, luckily Jackie Chan made better movies after Lo Wei with Drunken Master and Snake and the Eagle's Shadow, and then his career skyrocketed from there. Dragon Lord, Young Master, right? But there's some good martial arts and action in some of those Lo Wei movies. This is probably one of my least favorite Lo Wei Jackie Chan collab movies. I think I only watched it maybe once or twice back in the old VHS days. So this was interesting because of Arrow, it's beautifully remastered. It's got special features of the yin yang. It's got all the trimmings. It's widescreen, original language. So going all 5 billion years ago, watching it for the first time, and then how did you come across it? Did I show it to you?
You showed it to me.
I did show it to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is the early days where you and I were
at an old crusty DVD or something.
You and I were probably in our early dating stages.
Right.
And it was either we were in that early like pre-dating where we were friends or early dating stages, but either way, our gateway into talking to each other was our love for anime and Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And wrestling.
Yeah.
And like that was when you're in for me.
Yeah.
Was hey, you like Jackie Chan?
You
like Jackie
Chan.
Like
the anime?
Yeah.
There you go. This is the Samurai Guy 5 billion years ago.
Yeah. And
you like the anime?
Yeah.
I like anime.
Yeah.
You like Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
You like Rush Hour?
And
we should get together and watch these things.
Yeah. And,
I was such a pimp back then.
And you showed me this because obviously I only knew so much of Jackie Chan films at the time, and I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
Oh yeah.
For this.
Yeah.
And obviously I didn't rewatch this with you.
Right.
But I remember a couple of things.
We're going to spoil the ending because we have to.
Having seen this literally
once have to.
At this point, probably 20 years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
I know, that fucking old.
It's all good.
You
look good though.
We've been together that long.
Yeah.
Jesus, how have you done it? You fucking trooper, man. You're a champ. But yeah, having seen it 20 years ago, there are actually a couple of things that I still remember.
Which we're gonna get. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to it. But first, we got to show you the special features. Then we'll talk about it. How do we felt? Well, at least how I felt after watching it 5 billion years ago. So, but yeah, here we go. I'm gonna bring it up right now. All right, boom, bam. All right. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful artwork.
How did this movie rate such a release? Oh my god.
Well, it's because all the Lo Wei Jackie Chan movies are all selling well.
Man.
So but here you go, guys. All right, here we go. All right, look at that. Beautiful artwork, poster, booklet, all the trimmings. And it is coming out on August 29th. So if you guys are down and this is one of your movies you want in your collection, your Jackie Chan Lo Wei collection, Blu-ray collection, August 29th, you can pre-order it right now. But yeah, let's look over some of the special features here. Almost 5 years after breaking all Hong Kong box office records with the instant classic Fist of Fury, his last collaboration with the late Bruce Lee, director Lo Wei got to work on a sequel. It would be the first major leading role for Lo's latest discovery, a young actor who had been a stuntman on the original film, but would soon be as massive a star as Lee. His name is Jackie Chan. Shanghai, 1910. With the Jingwu martial arts school in shambles and pressure from the Japanese armies to suppress a Chinese uprising after Chen Zhen's martyrdom, Chen's fiancée, Li Er, played by Nora Miao, reprising her role, escapes to Japanese-occupied Taiwan to hide at her grandfather's school. Despite her attempts to lay low, she runs afoul a karate master, Okimura, played by Chen Xing from the Iron Fisted Monk. Iron Fisted Monk is amazing. Check it out. Who plans to take over all of the Chinese-run schools in Taiwan, because that's what you do back then. Amidst all of this, a young aimless thief known only as Along, played by Jackie Chan, befriends Lear after unknowingly stealing the nunchaku once yielded by the late Chen. Will he give into his fears, or will he learn the martial arts of Jingwu and fight alongside Lear against the Japanese? Considered to be one of the few official sequels to a Bruce Lee film and now freshly restored in 2 different versions, New Fist of Fury is the first spark that would eventually lead Jackie Chan to become the worldwide star he is today. So 2K restoration, this is the best this movie's ever looked. It's so good. High definition Blu-ray transfers of the 120-minute original theatrical cut and the 82-minute 1980 re-release cut. So really quickly, the reason.
Oh my God, that's
reason
a large cut.
This is so there you go. You get 2 different cuts, and there's good and bad to both cuts. Of course, I would stick with the original one, but what happened was Jackie Chan became star a little bit later. Young Master came out, and all of a sudden Jackie Chan's a star now. So this movie doesn't really have a lot of Jackie Chan. It mostly focuses on Lear's character. And Nora Miao is kind of the star, really, of the film. So it kind of focuses. It's like 3 separate stories happening at the same time. So they were like, "No, we can't do that." So they went back and took out a lot of scenes, funeral scenes, the opening scenes. Like there's a lot of scenes. The introduction to the villain gone. Like. They took out a lot of scenes to focus, just get more Jackie Chan in there, show more Jackie Chan. So that's why you have the 82-minute version. Some people actually prefer that version better because it's quicker, to the point, boom, boom, boom. And some people like to see the original, how it was intended to be seen.
That's a hell of a difference. That's an hour and 20 versus 2 hours.
Yeah, and they're both remastered on here. So if you guys are interested, there you go. But let's get back. I know, right? That's crazy. But yeah, back to New Fist of Fury here. Excuse me. Original Mandarin and English lossless mono audio for the theatrical cut, plus newly uncovered alternative Mandarin and Cantonese mono audio. Cantonese. Original Cantonese and English lossless mono audio for the re-release cut. Newly translated optional English subtitles. New feature commentary by the theatrical cut by the martial arts cinema experts. You know them, you love them. Frank Jang and Michael Worth, co-producers of Entered the Clones of Bruce Lee. New feature commentary on the re-release cut by action cinema expert Brandon Bentley. Both of these commentaries are great. I would listen to both of these if you guys purchase it. I ended up watching this movie 3 times. I watched the movie as because I wanted to revisit it, and then I had to listen to it. I got to hear my boy Frank Jang and Michael Worth. Great commentary track. But Brandon Bentley. This is my first time hearing him, and he's a very popular film historian and commentator. So he's great too. 2 different perspectives. It's definitely worth it. New Fist Part 2 Fist, a new video essay by Bentley comparing the New Fist of Fury to the rival sequel made simultaneously, Fist of Fury Part 2. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but at the same time, the Bruceploitation star himself, Bruce Lee, starred in Fist of Fury Part 2, another legitimate sequel, but not exploitation enough yet because he's playing Chen Zhen's brother.
Oh no!
So you have two like real sequels to Fist of Fury that are not exploitation fully. But you get trailer gallery, including Chen Zhen trailer reel of sequels and reboots, image gallery, double-sided fold-out poster featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Tony Stella, reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Tony Stella, illustrated collector's booklet featuring new writing by Jonathan Clements, and an archival retrospective article by Brian Bankston. So if you guys are interested in this, you can pre-order it right now. Its release date is August 29th. Yes. Whoop. We're skipping forward here. Hold on.
Spoilers.
Damn it. Oh, no, we're good now. But yes, there you go. So that's the features.
I'm feeling dizzy.
Oh, no.
So I'm so sorry.
No, eat. McBain. They've been wanting to see a McBain for 5 billion years.
You want some ASMR of me eating an apple? Oh, yeah. You like that? That's disgusting. Never, ever again.
They're going to start dropping super chats, man.
So sorry.
They're going to start. They want more.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. What's up, 4K Cinema? Say, hey, by the way, are you coming to the Urban Actions? You know, I would. One of my goals is
New York City.
Get a rope.
I know you're all way too young to even know what the hell
no one knows what that is. The younglings don't know. That's one of my goals to actually go to one of these. But probably not this year. Who knows what will happen next year? But I want to be there in person. But wait, I think I missed my homie up here. I think I missed a lot of homies. Red Eclipse, what's going on, brother? There he is. Keep Forward Productions. Sorry, brother. Got to represent. Make sure you're there. So now I got special features out of the way. Gorgeous picture. Wonderful commentary.
Brandon, you're still a baby compared to us.
He might know the commercial. He might know.
There's a chance. They came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
That was kind of early mid 90s.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
You might not. You might not. Depends on how much TV you watched when you were. I don't know. You're towing the line there, kid.
Maybe it's reruns. they brought it back. Anyway, so there's all the special features. Arrow went all out for fans of this movie. Now, back to my review of the actual movie itself. So again, I have not seen this since 5 billion years ago. So I wanted to give it a fair shot, and I wanted to revisit it. And unfortunately, you weren't with me. But before I give my thoughts on New Fist of Fury now, what are some of the things you remember watching the first time?
Well,
the first time I showed it to you.
I remember
Yes.
I remember that.
Yes. Yes. She's talking about this classic. Look at this. Yes.
Yeah.
This here when he's trying to imitate Chen Zhen from Fist of Fury, and he's basically trying to do the waving of the arms. He's hypnotizing, confusing his opponent.
Right.
That's what this is. When you watch Jackie Chan do this scene in the movie, Jackie Chan has a look on his face. It's like, just fucking kill me now. Just fucking kill me right now.
Excuse me.
Okay, that's the look on his face when you see him do this in the movie. Like, he's like, you want me to do what, Lo Wei? Okay. I'm not Bruce Lee. You want? Fine, okay. Yeah, it's horrible.
Now I am quoting the movie. Do not at me when I say this, because I'm quoting the movie. The English dub. I am quoting the movie. Do not come at me for this. But I remember Jackie Chan in the English dub towards the end of the movie.
We have to spoil this, but it's important.
Let's go kill some Japs.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. Let's go kill some Japs.
And I remember the music.
Yeah.
Because
we're not going to get copyright.
Because the music at the end leads to this very infamous. Can I say it?
No, we can.
Okay. The music leads.
It's important we spoil it.
The music leads to this very baffling death scene, and I 20 years ago
still
never forgot it because it was so hilariously. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
That's basically all
this
I remember.
Is important that we spoil the ending. Usually we don't do this, but it's important. You guys have to notice up front, because if you've never seen New Fist of Fury and you're watching it, you're gonna be like, what the fuck just happened? So it's important you know up front, and then you'll be like, okay, I'll still give it a shot if you're curious, right? But yeah, he defeats the villains. He's all injured and fucked up, and he tells the Jingwu students to come with him. He's like, hey, let's go kill some Japs. He walks out there, all still fucked up. One of the evil villains that betrayed the betrayers, the ass kickers for our main villain played by Chen Zhang, calls the authorities, right? Japanese authorities. So they show up, guns ablazing, and so we go from, hey, let's kill some Japanese. He goes out there, they all get shot up to shit, blah 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 blah, and then they freeze frame Jackie Chan shot like this, and it goes straight to the end. And right at that moment, you hear the song end with as if it's a positive, something fun and positive happened. And we were laughing
like you're just
hysterically.
Like you just have to accept it. And it's like,
Yeah.
no,
No,
I will not accept
this is not a happy moment.
Absolutely
This
not.
is not a happy moment from Godzilla. A happy moment. This is not a happy moment. No. And you leave it on like Jackie Chan's having a stroke. Okay, you can't do that. All right. No, we don't mind heroes getting killed and the villains winning once in a while. We don't mind a dark ending, violent, SPL. One of our favorites of all time. We don't mind that. We champion that stuff because you can't have stupid Disney endings all the time.
SPL was amazing.
Oh, it's one of the greatest of all time. But
and we saw the bad version first.
Yeah.
And then when we saw the real version, oh my god.
Yeah, we lost our mind.
That was mind-blowing.
Yeah. But you gotta at least have your hero that you're trying to introduce Jackie Chan as the next big thing, the new Bruce Lee. You can't have him just wander outside, get killed, and this freeze frame his ass like he's having a stroke, and then have you can't do that. Lo Wei, what were you doing? What did you run out of time? Did you run out of budget? Did you just like fucking just end it? This is gonna bomb. What happened? If any of you guys know what happened and why he decided to end it that way, at least have him go out like a martyr. And if you watch closely, it was almost like the movie couldn't make up its mind if it wanted Normal's character to die too. So if you look closely, Samurai Guy pays attention sometimes. If you look closely, as soon as they start guns a-blazing, Jackie's getting shot, people around him are getting shot, the evil villain betrayer guy gets killed, which that's good. At least he died, right? But you see Lear's character, Normal's character, you see her on the ground dead, rolling. And then right after that, they cut back to Jackie Chan getting shot, and Normal standing right next to him perfectly fine. I'm like, wait a minute. What is going on, movie? What the fuck are we doing, movie? What is happening? What is happening? So we, for 5 billion years, the first time we seen New Fist of Fury, we never forgot that ending. Now, how do I feel about it today? And I'm going to talk about it right here. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the shenanigans here. Oh my goodness. But here you go. Yeah, seriously, like what happened here? So how do I feel about it now? It's still, I mean,
it took you a while to get through it.
There's better.
How many times did you
I watched it 3 times.
How many times did you fall asleep though? The first time you tried to watch it?
I watched it when I was
timing.
tired.
Bad timing.
In a way, this movie's kind of important because it kind of gave Jackie one of his big starring roles. If without New Fist of Fury, we wouldn't have Jackie Chan that we know and love today. So there is kind of an importance to the film. I actually was more entertained by it. Seeing it beautifully remastered, seeing it widescreen, and not treating it as if it was like a Bruceploitation movie, which was how I kind of looked at it back then. This is actually an official sequel. I actually was entertained. I actually enjoyed it a lot more. I don't love the movie. This is still not, I wouldn't put this on my top 5 Jackie Chan Lo Wei movies. You got better stuff out there. Snake and Crane, Dragon Fist. There's better stuff out there. But I actually kind of appreciated it a little bit more. You know, we have our bumbling hero here. You know, he got his butt kicked out the whole movie because he doesn't know martial arts, but he has the heart. You know, he has the heart. And I enjoyed the villains. You know, Chang Sang, I still feel that he's a veteran martial arts villain or hero. He was great in I forgot the other one. Oh, Iron Fisted Monk. Check him out in Iron Fisted Monk. But his daughter, this actress played next to him, she was great. So he had some great villains. The introduction to Chang Sang when they tried to assassinate him in the bathhouse was great. That whole scene was great. That was a lot of fun. But this actress on the left here, she had skills. She had some great kicking skills. And it's very strange because she had a good look, a good villainous look about her. And she actually had the skills to back it up. But what's so bizarre is that I was listening to the commentary and they said that this was her one and only movie. That's insane. This was her one and only movie. So if you guys know of any other movies she's been in, let me know. But I think this was it. You could tell Jackie Chan for a lot of the fight choreography was trying to do his style. But Lo Wei's like, no, man, we got to push you to be the next Bruce. So you got a Bruce. I know you're fighting with a 3-section staff, but at some part of the fight, you're gonna have to use it like nunchucks. Because Bruce Lee, Jackie. Because we also need you to do this. Because Bruce Lee, Jackie. Because Bruce. So I could see the frustration. You can see, just look at Jackie's face when he does this in the movie. He's just like, fine. You want me to? I'll fucking do it. Fine. Yeah. You could tell he's just not, you know. But for majority of the fight scenes that Jackie Chan's in is kind of just straight up kung fu. He's not doing any Bruce-isms. He's not doing the nose thumb thing. He's not doing any Bruce-isms. So it was very interesting to watch and revisit after 5 billion years. Now, I know what you're thinking. So does it still have the same exact ending? In beautifully remastered widescreen, yes, you still get and he's still shot like looking like that. So you still get that beautifully remastered. However, there is a little bit of saving grace. So instead of him saying, because I watched his original language subtitle, so instead of him saying, you know, he's cut up, he's all injured, he's tired, he just defeated the main villains in that school. They tried to ambush his crew, the Jingwu crew, but they defeated them. So I always thought it didn't make any sense why he was like, hey, let's go kill some Japanese. And he walks out injured. And I was always like, what are you going to do? Just randomly come across a Japanese person and kill them? What are you doing? And never made any sense, which later leading to hysterically funny. But in the original language with subtitles, he does not say, hey, let's go kill some Japanese. He basically says, he names the name of the school, the Japanese school. He was like, I'm gonna paraphrase here. He basically said, fuck these dudes. They tried to fuck us over. Let's leave while we can. Which makes so much more sense than him going, hey, let's go kill some Japanese. So there's a little bit of saving grace for the ending, kind of. So yeah, I was surprised that I found it to be a little bit more entertaining. And of course, it probably helped. Widescreen, beautiful remastered picture, original language. It probably helped the viewing experience. So I don't hate it as much as I used to. So there you go. It's funny how when things change when times go by, but it still will not be in my top 5. low wage Jackie Chan collabs. But if you guys are interested, hey, check the link in the description and check it out. So, but yeah, Samurai Guy for the yes, I'm the real fat in was it the Fat Dragon? Yeah, enter the Fat Dragon. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so if you guys are interested, we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling now. So apparently we are cursed. Anything Shin, I'm scared. I'm honestly scared to watch Shin Kamen Rider movie or Shin Masked Rider, whatever it's called. I'm scared to watch it.
We might get lucky because this is on Amazon. Like at least Masked Kamen Rider is on Amazon Prime.
Right.
The first two versions,
still,
like the first time we saw Shin Godzilla,
there
was no Blu-ray release date in sight, and so I bought a copy that I found on eBay. Only to discover that
30 minutes of the movie was gone.
And so
and we were like,
that completely destroyed the viewing experience.
I mean, we watched it later. But
eventually, a very long time afterwards, got to see the real version.
But now,
so
boom! I've been dying to see this since last year.
No. Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
Shin Ultraman is what we're going to talk about right now.
So, it was
again, we're cursed. Anything Shin is cursed.
The good news is, I'm sure if any of you guys have seen the movie, okay, so when it comes to live action foreign cinema versus anime, I will watch an anime dub, a recent released anime dub, most of the time, only because I feel like dubbing in anime, and if you're a purist, you do you, babe. Okay, you watch all the subtitled anime you want. If you don't like dubbing, I totally understand, but don't come at me. Okay, I feel like anime dubbing has come so far in the last 20 to 30 years.
Compared to the early days.
I feel like anime dubbing, they're professionals. They've come so far and they know what they're doing. However, when it comes to live action foreign cinema dubbing, we are still stuck in 1990. Okay. The dubbing,
or early 2000s.
The dubbing that we got in the 60s and the 70s for kung fu and old school movies, it's hysterical. Okay, because
it's bad, but there's a charm to it.
You got the same.
That's all we could watch back then.
You got like the same three guys that they got off the street to do the dubbing, and it's funny. It's funny to listen to. So it's
and there's a charm to it.
Yeah, but the problem with foreign dubbing now is that you can tell they do not care. And I know some people are just tone deaf to it. And if you can tolerate it, knock yourself out. I know some people that watched that Korean show that was and the
one on Netflix.
The Korean show that
Squid Game.
I know some people watch Squid Game in English, didn't have a problem with it. Out of curiosity, I watched about 2 minutes worth of it, and I was like, absolutely not. There's no way in hell I could have survived 9 episodes of this. And again, some people can listen to English dubbing on a movie like this and not have a problem with it. I didn't even bother. So we have to watch foreign cinema with subtitles in original language. We have to. It's just our ears. We can't stand it. It makes our ears bleed.
Unless it's, again, everyone's different, but like spaghetti westerns, old school spaghetti westerns, like old school kung fu. I can handle
if it's an old dub. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes they don't give you the option of original language. But
there you go. Donnie Yen's Yip Man dubbing is trash.
See,
it was awful, huh? Okay.
Now, having said that, and again, this was a copy given to us for free.
Well, yeah, MVD.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out.
And
not their fault. They probably didn't know.
To the company Cleopatra Entertainments, I will only give them credit insofar in that they corrected the subtitle issue. You can now, if you made a purchase, you contact them, you give them your information, the proof of purchase, they will send you a corrected copy. However, the fact that this movie made it out the front door with the subtitles that this disc has is absolutely unacceptable.
Yes.
And the subtitles were so trash that it actually put a damper on our our experience watching
Yeah,
this movie.
it
It was very difficult.
Yeah.
It was harder to enjoy the film.
Like I said, we're Shin cursed, apparently.
There was all these subtitles explaining the kaiju that showed up at the very beginning of the movie.
The introduction to the characters, the song at the end.
Yeah.
There was tons of stuff you could tell. You said the credits. There was tons of stuff you could tell there were supposed to be subtitles there, and there's nothing.
No subtitles.
Yeah.
The subtitles that they only had were subtitles for the hearing impaired, meaning they were descriptive subtitles.
Yeah.
And not only that, they were subtitles that were just direct subtitles for the English dub, meaning they weren't even Japanese translated subtitles. So you didn't even get what the Japanese language actually was. It wasn't even a translation of what the Japanese dialogue was. It was just, switch over to the English language, and it was just a description of what the Japanese language was. Now, I know the bare bones of what's being said versus the Japanese and the English language is the bare bones is the same. However, will always be subtle differences of a Japanese translation and an English translation, the English track that you're going to get.
Yeah. And
not only were the subtitles only descriptive, not only were the Japanese, the English subtitles missing a lot with all the setup and the end credits and all that.
Yeah.
But they were plagued, absolutely infested with all of these bizarre symbols.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie.
There'll be words, and then there'll be all these weird symbols in between on the outside of the words and the letters.
Making it difficult.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Making it difficult to understand what the hell the sentence was actually trying to convey.
Yeah.
And again, the quality control on this disc, I understand it was a first print, but this was like beta shit. Like there was absolutely no excuse for this to have even been released. It was, I understand this is an independent company. I've never heard of this company before. So, but again,
Cleopatra,
and I get it. You're a low budget company, but unacceptable.
But it's like, not everybody in the world speaks Japanese. It's kind of important if you get the subtitles right, if you want to sell your Blu-ray.
Right.
So anyway, let me show really quickly. Here we go. Hold on a second. Let me bring it up here. Boom. Bam. So if you guys are interested in buying the Blu-ray for Shin Ultraman, it's been out for a while. It's available right now. As the threat of a giant unidentified life forms known as S-class species worsens in Japan, a silver giant appears from beyond Earth's atmosphere. Not really a lot of bonus features, just a whole bunch of trailers, but you do get a slideshow, and the English language bonus version for the fans is here. So again, if you guys are interested, you can check out.
And again,
the link in the description for check it out.
Not to harp so much on this company, an independent company, but I can't help but wonder why did you have to go and snag something if you weren't qualified to release a Japanese movie like this? Ultraman is a big property amongst kaiju. Like we're going to be talking about a movie in a minute.
Tokusatsu and kaiju,
We're going to be talking about a movie in a minute that I could understand an independent company picking up and distributing in America.
Right.
But why not not necessarily Arrow, but why not a more well-qualified company buying the rights to this?
Right.
The anime company we were talking about that I had mentioned earlier.
Disco
not maybe disco I can't think, but
Discotech,
the other anime company that
anyone else qualified is what we're going to
basically any company that is known for distributing Japanese movies that are just
Criterion,
that are just
no one
better
complains
at
about subtitles for Criterion.
I wouldn't put Criterion on the list because this is probably beneath them. But there are just so many
shots at everyone today, huh?
Thank you, Severio. Funimation would have been perfect for this.
Yeah.
It's just this was just absolute trash.
Well, the good news is there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's unacceptable, but the light at the end of the tunnel is make sure you guys can see it. I want to make sure you guys look at it. So this was announced. This information was sent to me by MVD. They wanted to make sure I let all you guys know that it is corrected. Subtitle problems are fixed on the U.S. and Canadian Blu-ray and DVD editions. It looks like all of this will be the new Blu-rays and DVDs have been pressed and should be available from distributor MVD Entertainment and then general retailers by next week. So if you guys want to wait a little bit before you buy it, I would do that just in case. And if you do get a corrupted version, I would just contact them, and I'm sure they'll give you a replacement disc because they recognize the issue. So more information on what I just showed is in the description box below if you guys want to read all of it on your own time. But yeah, we wanted to share that to you in case you guys bought this and got the botched version like we did, and they're working on fixing it. Now, what did we think of the movie? Even though it was kind of difficult to watch a little bit, what did you think of it?
I thought it was cute. It was cute. To be perfectly honest, and I know this is going to be kind of an unfair comparison.
Yeah,
I've seen lower budgeted Ultraman films.
Yeah,
because they were so heavily steeped in previous Ultraman lore. I've enjoyed them more than this movie.
Yeah.
But I know that's not the point.
It's more action. It's more fun. Yeah.
But I know that's not the point of the Shin series.
Right.
I know the Shin series, their point is to kind of reboot for a modern audience to be their own thing. So I know that's not a fair comparison.
Right.
But
in terms of entertainment and enjoyment factor,
I've had more fun with lower budgeted movies because they were more bonkers and they had that ability to bring in all of these other Ultramen from previous incarnations. And I think I love those more because it's always fun to see, a new guy in a suit, but hey, there's Seven. Hey, there's Jack. Hey, there's there's
Ace.
There's Psycho Ace. It's always fun. It's always fun to see previous incarnations.
Right.
The only thing that this one did have, spoiler, was Zoffy. And that was interesting because that was unexpected. I didn't expect to see another.
Right.
And the other, what was the big baddie?
Oh, Zeton.
Yeah.
Zeton.
Yeah. So, at least there was a little bit of a nod to previous. Hey, we have a little bit of a lore going on in here.
Right.
But other than that, I thought it was cute.
Okay. All right. So what did I think of it? So I knew it being Shin that most likely it was going to be maybe more dark or more serious. It's going to be its own thing. So I kind of knew that. I was not expecting a lot of fighting or action in it. I thought maybe it'd be a fight in the beginning, maybe fight at the end, and that's it. So I was actually kind of surprised how much action and fighting was actually in this. I was actually kind of surprised. We had actually 5 or 6 bouts in here, and there was definitely some solid moments of a little bit of mixture of practical and CGI. There were some solid moments, but Ultraman for the most part is all CGI, I believe, in the film.
It was looking like it.
Yeah, it was looking like it wasn't a guy in a suit or anything like that. But yeah, I was surprised. It actually had a lot more action in it than I was expecting. Despite the horrendous subtitles, there's a lot of ass slapping in the movie.
There's a lot of self-ass slapping.
Yeah, self-ass slapping.
Because that's what women do.
Yes, yeah.
I do it all the time.
She slapped other asses, not just her own. She slapped her other. But the main lead guy, he nailed the character down in terms of being more alien and kind of awkward to human outings and customs. The main villain I wanted to see more of, but he kind of just disappeared. I thought it was fun. I liked it. I liked the movie. I thought it was fun. It definitely had its moments. I loved the little homages and to the old series where they had the old music playing. The whole intro, the Ultra Q symbol and the music was playing. And I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the homages here and there. But I wanted to love it. I did like it. I did. And if you're an Ultraman fan, I highly recommend you guys definitely check it out. I'm glad I owned it. I own it, unfortunately, with bad subtitles. But I did enjoy it. Some of the music was great. But I don't know, man. Something was missing. What was missing? A lot of the fights that you see early on were entertaining, but then his there were three main bouts he had, and I was just kind of like, oh, all three of these main bouts literally just ended, and I was like, okay. So you have this real cool fight where he's flying through the city chasing the guy, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. And then he just does the ring attack. He just like, oh, it's time for lunch. I guess I got to end it now. He just does the ring attack, and then the guy just splits apart. And I was like, come on, excitement. Come on. Like, oh, well, okay, fine. Use the mini boss. And then when he fights this guy, minor spoiler, when he fights this guy, I was like, all right, here we go. Let's go. Because the actor who plays this antagonist, did a really good job. And the movie was building up to them to fight. So when they finally, it's suspense, they finally like, we got to fucking go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And then they go. And then he just walks away. He's like, oh, all right, peace out. I'm done. He just leaves. I know why he leaves, but it was so anticlimactic. So that's the second anticlimactic ending to a fight. And with Zeton, it's fine. It's fine what they did with Zeton and what they decided to do. I don't know. Is the Shiniverse not for us? What's going on?
It's possible. Again, I think part of the charm for me personally.
We respect Shin Godzilla. There's some great things in Shin Godzilla. The effects are amazing. The music's amazing. It's great to see Godzilla kind of, you don't want to fuck with this dude again. Having that type of Godzilla, dangerous. We respect Shin Godzilla. But if I made a top 10, it probably wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But that's just us. But I don't know, man.
I think
should I even bother watching Shin Masked Rider now?
Like for me, part of the fun of Ultraman, and keep in mind, you've seen way more Ultraman than I have. Like you've seen like everything up until a certain point. Me, I've been very in and out with the series, with the exception of a couple of series. Right. Like I've seen I think I saw all of Taro. I think I saw all of there was a series, I don't know if it was after Taro. I think I saw just about all of that one, and now I can't remember the names because again my brain isn't working very well right now. The one where Seven came back, Seven with a cane. The one we're joking around the lead has PTSD because every time he hears Seven with a cane.
The greatest Ultraman series of all time
until it wasn't.
That
series, I've seen just about all of that series.
Yeah, and you've seen the main meat. That's why you recognize it.
And I saw pretty much all of Ace and
Taro, and
like I said, I've seen a lot of them, and I think when those shows are good, and what I enjoy about those is that even though I don't necessarily love the fact that we're in an ensemble cast all the time, because when you have a new ensemble cast every single show, we have to get to know these characters and yada yada yada, when I really just
you got to sell toys.
But everybody still has their own personality, and because you have this long running series, you get to know everybody over a space of time. But at the end of the day, it's a 20 some odd minute show, and it's self-contained.
Right.
And so you get that luxury of it being very short. You have, a setup with, you get a little bit of a fight, you get a little bit of time with characters, and then it's over. Right. And when the movies come along, they usually are, again, self-contained. And it's usually more about Ultraman. It's rarely when you have an Ultraman movie where you have to have this, we're with all these human characters that we don't care about. Right. It's like this movie reminded me of like a Transformer movie where we had more interaction with the humans. It was like an elongated episode.
It wasn't as bad as Godzilla. Shin Godzilla.
That's true. It wasn't. Shin Godzilla was way more guilty of
Shin
human
Godzilla
interaction.
was more human than anything. Human interaction.
Yeah.
But that was the point of that movie.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I was expecting that. We still had that, but we did have more fights,
there was more action
in this one.
Yeah.
But it still had that problem where when I go to see an Ultraman anything, I want to see the fights. I want to see Ultraman. I want to see that.
Yeah.
And a little bit of human is fine because they're humans involved. You're on Earth most of the time.
Yeah.
Except for some of the movies where you never see a human. It's always Ultraman and somebody else.
Yeah.
And so, but to have to sit there for like almost 2 hours with these people that I don't care about.
Yeah.
That was kind of rough.
So, with bad subtitles.
Yeah. So to sit there with this really hyper chick that just joined the group, complaining to the alien guy, I thought you were my partner. I thought we were buddies. It's like, bitch, we just met. What are you complaining about? And that was irritating. And it's like, we don't know.
Where's my coffee? You got yourself coffee? Where's mine?
And it's like, lady, we don't even know who you are. What are you bitching about? Stop slapping your ass. It's not cute. It's like,
well, the director thought it was cute because it happened a lot.
And
anyway,
so to have that for almost 2 hours, it was like this felt like a very, very, very long episode that overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
Whereas the movies, you usually just have more fighting.
Yeah.
And I think, again, that's why I've enjoyed lower budgeted films more than this. But it's not like this was terrible. So
what's up? He's saying cool t-shirts. Dude and dudette. Yeah, we are dudes and dudettes over here. Thanks for popping in. But over here, I'm going to go back up to here. He says, Kevin says, one thing I will say about Shin Ultraman is kaiju special effects are some of the best I've seen. Well, until we see Godzilla -1. Shin Kamen Rider is a ball ache.
Okay.
Is that good or bad?
Kev, we're American. What the hell? My dude.
Is ball ache good or bad, Kevin?
Yeah, please explain.
Brolacon
fascinating.
Yes, the Shiniverse has great production, but something is missing from it. Okay. Let's see what Masked Rider has to offer. Hopefully, Masked Rider's dope. So, but yeah. Oh, Masked Rider, aka Kamen Rider, suck. Oh no!
Really?
God damn it!
Really?
We're cursed.
And see, the thing is, we haven't seen Kamen Rider, so we don't know. Like, we don't know the history of it.
I was just gonna jump in and hey, hopefully it's a fun tokusatsu movie. I was told when I was on Rob's channel, Entertainment Talk Nation, shout out to Rob, to watch like the first 10 episodes of the original show, but well, I'm not in a rush to watch it now. So thanks, Kevin. I'll get around to it when I get around to it. But yeah, I still, even though I have my issues with it, I still recommend you guys, Ultraman fans and superhero fans, you check out Shin Ultraman. Check it out. But yeah, I respect, don't get it twisted, I respect Shin Godzilla. I just don't have a trophy over here of Shin Godzilla, and I don't whack off.
We do have
the trophy, the shrine.
We do have a fig.
Yeah, we have a fig because we respect it and we like the design,
yeah.
But we don't have a shrine to we're whacking off and bowing to it every day.
that would require a therapy.
I don't know if I want a Shin Gamera now. If these are how the Shin movies are coming out, like I don't know. I'd watch it though. I'd watch it too. So, all right. Let's keep it rocking and rolling here. We're keeping it tokusatsu here. Hold on, I gotta bring it up.
Super legend.
All right.
Super legend God.
Legend God. Hikosa. There we go. Boom.
Excuse me.
It's all right. All right. Let's bring up the next one here. We have Super Legend God Hikosa. Yes. Super Legend God, Hikosa. This is a DVD that was sent to us to check out and review. God's battle for the fate of humankind. Yes. So we're going to talk about this. What happened to you? You went back to sleep.
I was not feeling well.
That's right.
This whole year, trash. This has not been a good year. So yeah, once again, it was a separate day.
What's up, Golden?
I was not feeling well.
Yeah.
I saw maybe the first 15 minutes. And I had to
take over from here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So Super Legend God.
Super low budget.
Here we go. If you guys are interested in this, I put a link in the description box below. This roller coaster comes out August 15th. So you can pre-order it now. This roller coaster ride includes kaijus, mad scientists, and humanoid robots, all seasoned with big absurd humor and action-packed battle scenes. Yes. It says Tadao and Takaho are two scientists from an ultra-spatial research center who discover a mecha emitting an alarm signal. A giant monster sturgeon is approaching.
Yeah.
This roller coaster ride includes a love story, kaijus, mad scientists, and humanoid robots. And I think we already went over that. From the director of Monster Seafood Wars.
Seafood Wars.
Comes with the trailer, and believe it or not, even though this is a DVD, it comes with a 30-minute featurette making of. Yes, and it has some other SRS trailers.
This is a short movie.
If you look up this company, they are known, SRS, they are known for releasing extremely rare, hard to find titles.
And their subtitles didn't suck.
Oh, damn. More shots at Cleopatra. Oh my goodness. But so she went to sleep. So Samurai Guy took it upon myself to check it out, to review it. It's fun. I'm not gonna be getting sent any more Blu-ray reviews after this episode. It's, you know what you said about Shin Ultraman is how I feel about this.
It's cute.
It's cute.
Okay.
It's cute. As soon as it started, it's a straight to streaming, low budget movie. Really low budget. Not a lot of suits. I think they only had like 3 or 4 type of suits in here. But you've seen it. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. You got the super science team together, and the MacGuffin gets revealed. They grab the MacGuffin and then they work together to come almost Ultraman Ace style. You have a female and a guy, and they have to work together to summon the god to fight the evil. Right. My only issue with it, so I have no problem with it being low budget. We watch low budget stuff all the time. My only issue with the movie is, or maybe it's a pilot to a show. I mean, I don't know, right? Is we needed a lot more comedy because the type of comedy and vibe when this movie started, we were like, oh, this is great. Like we were like, this is hilarious because you have our two gods here brawling. I thought I had some screenshots.
Yeah, one of the gods would say something, and the other would be like, "Why is it in English?"
Dude, it's like really funny stuff, guys. Like, so right in the beginning, they're like, there we go. They're brawling and kicking each other's ass.
I mean, that's just silly.
I mean, look at this. This is great.
Great.
This is amazing.
We like silly.
Yeah, we love silly. This is amazing. But the dialogue they had back and forth was hilarious. Like he does his super. Our hero does his super finishing move, and all his parts fly off, and they attack and fuck up the villain. And while it's happening, he says the name of the finishing move in English, and then the evil god's like, "Why are you talking to me in English? What is this?" And then when he's getting fucked up, the subtitles is like, he's like, "I can't believe I'm going out to a lame move like this." And we're like, "Oh, we're in. Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. We need more of that. We need more of that." You get some funny moments throughout the movie here and there, and you get some action here and there, but we needed a lot more comedy. But I'm sure there's a lot of fans for this movie out there that enjoy it. There's our science team right there. And what is he looking at? What is he pointing at? I don't know. But they fight in the beginning and then they fight at the end. So you get these little mini fights with other characters throughout the movie. But yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's fun at points. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this, check it out in the link in the description box below. But yeah, there's really not that much more to talk about it because it's you know what you're going to get with this. But more of that comedic dialogue and more funny moments. Oh my God. I would have been like praising this movie. But it's cute. It's fun. So there's that. All right. It looks like in a way, I guess. In a way. So Zero recommends Kamen Rider Black Sun if you want to read. All right. Ooh, gore and butt. What? Let me know, Zero, where I can watch that. Is that on Amazon Prime? Because there's a Common Writer series on Amazon Prime. Let me know. I want to watch that. All right. Now we're cooking here. We are cooking. Hold on, let me bring it up. This was so much fun. I have been wanting to see this movie for 5 billion years. 5 billion. We have from the wonderful, beautiful, wonderful 88 films.
Did he say
with
wonderful?
Our boy,
Did he
with our
mention
boy,
wonderful?
With our boy from Prodigal Son, baby. That's right. And Mr. Vampire himself, Lam Ching-ying. That's right. We have Magic Cop. Look at that beautiful artwork.
And don't let this cover fool you. His eyebrows are more magnificent in the movie.
Oh, more magnificent. Oh, yeah. Yes. But I have been wanting to see this forever. And we have this gorgeous artwork. Again, 88 Films is always first class, as well as Arrow. But you get a poster. You get a poster on the inside. Look at that. How cool is that? You get a reversible cover. Oh, there we go. Reversible cover artwork. Hold on. There we go. Reversible cover artwork. I've been wanting to see this forever. So Lam Ching-ying can play this kind of role in his sleep. And I'm a big fan of Mr. Vampire. For those of you that are not have never heard of Mr. Vampire, got to check it out. Got to watch it. It's one of the best horror action comedies ever made. But the character he plays, like the Taoist priest that fights anything evil and supernatural, that character, he got really popular for that character. And he's done like TV shows and tons of movies and sequels. So a reason why I've always wanted to see this is kind of a similar character that he plays before, but in a modern day setting. That's right. He's a cop. He's retired, but there's still evil supernatural afoot, and he's got to do his thing. But yeah, tons of special features on here. I had to watch it for that Frank Jang commentary. But yeah, let me bring it up so you guys can see it here. Yeah, Magic Cop. Is this out now? Let's see when this is out. Does it say?
Yeah.
So this has been out for a while. But look at that beautiful artwork. You get a full poster of this, guys. This is amazing. So here we go. The great Lam Ching-ying faces a new supernatural challenge. Someone is using the living dead to smuggle drugs into modern-day Hong Kong. After seeing off hopping corpses in Mr. Vampire, the great Lam Ching-ying faces a new supernatural challenge. Someone is using the living dead to smuggle drugs into modern-day Hong Kong, and only Lam's Officer Fang, a policeman and Taoist master, can stop them, proving the power of traditional Chinese magic in the process, mixing comedy, action, and esoteric lore. Magic Cop sees the incomparable Lam at his brilliant best. 88 Films are proud to present this gorgeously restored treat from the golden age of Hong Kong cinema. Yes, so picture quality looks great. Subtitles, you get the audio commentary by Frank Jang, and there's a lot more on there. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys purchase and buy that, because I mean, think about it. Like, I've been wanting to see this for years, and it still didn't disappoint. Mm-hmm. You know, I wasn't like, man, my expectations were too high. This was so much fun. There's like comedy, horror. There's a buddy cop vibe in this, and it's just so much absolute fun. You get a little bit of martial arts here and there. Billy Chow's in here. You get a little bit. Michiko is great. When is she not great? I don't think it's possible. She plays the antagonist in this film. But yeah, again. Oh shit! I forgot to show this earlier during our new Fist of Fury review. I'm gonna show you guys a cover to a new Fist of Fury release. This is gonna blow your mind. You guys ready for this? This is why you guys are watching. This is why you're here live. All right, this is an actual real, not a fan made. This is a real cover. They sold new Fist of Fury on DVD and VHS with this cover right here. Ready? Here you go. Oh shit!
I do not remember that part of the movie. Wow, that's
Yo,
damn.
Rambo, where you at?
Jackie was packing.
Where you at, Rambo?
Muggo.
You don't remember the part of the movie where he just laid out all the Japanese?
That would have been a very different ending. Now that would have been worthy of the dit.
I had to show you guys this. This is amazing. And if I'm out in the wild and I come across this on VHS, I'm buying it. It's like put it on the shelf. But yeah, I forgot to show you guys this earlier, but it's hysterical. But yeah, back to Magic Cop. All right. Again, Lam Ching-ying is great. You do get that buddy cop vibe. But again, amazing. I mean, no CGI. All amazing, wonderfully fun practical effects throughout this whole movie. You guys are going to love the practical effects. And let me tell you something. The finale, guys. Oh, my God. The finale is so fucking insane and so fucking wild. I kept telling her while we were watching it, I was like, this is insane. Like, we're watching it, a couple minutes go by. This is insane. We're still going. Because there's no CGI, baby. So, hey, no CGI fireball getting used around the scene. No, we going to make a real live fireball, put it on the cable, and swing it at motherfuckers. Because that's how we did it back then. It is glorious. Just so much fun. Yeah, it is wild. The finale alone is worth the price of admission. It is worth a purchase. Seeing Lam Ching-ying throw down against Michiko. And it is just sorcerer battles, martial arts, comedy thrown in there. Highly, highly recommend Magic Cop. You guys have got to buy it, man. Got to buy it. Yes, that's right. That's right. New Fist of Rambo. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh, you own that? Oh, Heather, post a photo of it on the Movie Dojo Army Facebook page, and I'll feature it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, what fun. But yeah, Magic Cop. Not that much more to say about it. Just I don't want to spoil too much. Highly recommend it. It is. Oh my God. Yes. This is why I love Hong Kong cinema from the 80s and 90s. You just get wonderful stuff like that. Yeah, Magic Cop is great. Yes. Add it to your Mr. Vampire collection, Kevin. Yeah. All right. Now it's time for the two last big ones. Two last big ones. Two last big ones. Oh, man. I can't wait to talk about it.
Okay.
Here we go.
So, again, this last week was really rough.
Yeah.
Actually, this whole month.
Hold on.
Okay.
Fuck this. Yeah. Fuck that shit.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I know. We knew it was coming. We're not happy about it.
Disney's been really, really shady with their physical media releases lately anyway.
You know what's funny about this? They're going to stop physical media being sold in Australia, which is just the beginning. But yet their own goddamn shows and movies on their own goddamn streaming service, they're taking away because it's too expensive to keep there.
Yeah.
So you're fucked. If any of you out there if there's actually some fans of the Willow series out there, you're fucked. Yeah. You're never going to watch it again. And you can't buy it on physical media.
Yeah.
This is why we always support physical media.
Yeah.
Get it while you can, guys.
Yeah.
Get it while you can.
And to go off on just a slight tangent.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I also support physical media is because we now own this. End of story.
That's it.
When it comes to physical media, there are a couple reasons you're taking a risk when you buy physical media.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you're at the mercy of your internet. I don't know about you guys, but I can only afford so much when it comes to internet.
Yeah.
And we have yet to have an experience with streaming where we're watching something and, oh, look at that picture. Look at that pixelated goodness because something dips.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what time of the day it is.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I like my picture nice and clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like not having to wait for the picture to clear itself out before I can continue watching something. And not to mention, when you buy something, who knows if that company's going to be, now obviously Amazon is probably going to be around long after we're all dead. But there are a lot of streaming services that who knows if they're still going to be around for a while. Yeah. Like, I don't know. There's some services that they're not that great. They're upping their prices left and right because they need it because, their libraries aren't that good. So who knows if they're going to be around for very much longer. And if you purchase something off of their app, what happens when their app goes down? you bought a movie off of their app, and well, if their app crashes, what happened to that movie that you just bought? It's like buying a fucking NFT. What have you actually purchased?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the biggest risk you're taking now with buying physical media. It's kind of like if you own a VHS cassette. Can you still get a working VCR? Like, how much longer will we be able to have a working DVD or Blu-ray or 4K player? Hopefully for a while.
Yeah.
But with physical media, there's nothing actually there. Like, what happens if the internet crashes for a day?
You mean with streaming?
With streaming.
Right.
With streaming, yeah. Sorry. What happens if your internet crashes for a day?
Yeah.
You know, what happens if stuff goes down for a while? It's like, you know, it just irritates me.
Yeah.
It irritates me so much. And I understand the convenience factor, but
yeah, we like both, but
yeah,
while we can, guys, while we can support it. I mean, right now, this is the best time to actually be a collector. Believe it or not, even though they say physical media is dying, believe it or not, it's actually the best time because you're getting rare stuff remastered coming out. You know, now's the time to buy, you know, if you can afford it.
Yeah. So back to this.
All right. Anyway, we got that.
We
clip that and share that somewhere. Our thoughts on Disney shutting down shit. Now you weren't feeling well.
I wasn't like when am I ever? And we had a decision to make with what we were going to watch. And we had a choice between one of the two, and we were going to watch the one first because we had an experience with the one previously, and we were bored out of our minds the first time we saw this movie, and we saw it with the riff tracks attached to it. And for some reason,
you're skipping.
No, I'm setting it up. So the first time we saw the one movie, we were like, we didn't like this movie. We were bored. And we were like, we should probably get this out of the way first.
Right.
But then you read me the plot synopsis to this other film.
Yes.
And I said, I think you found the movie we need to watch right now.
Yes.
And oh boy.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Here we go. I'm going to show this. Make sure you guys know. Hold on a second.
Kelly Kells, my
Kelly
girl.
Kells, what's going on?
Hello, my child. I've missed you.
Hold on.
Oh.
What's going on here? Start from scratch. Yes. Fighting back. So I'm going to show you guys the special features, and then we're going to talk. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this movie right here. All right. Fighting back. All right. Beautiful. Look at that. Limited edition. Comes with a poster, all this cool shit. Look at that. Slip cover. Look at that. All that. Booklet. Let's see. This is coming. Is this? Oh, it's available right now. Look at that. It's coming up. All right. We'll go over the features really quick. Enough is enough. The streets of Philadelphia are unsafe, but John D'Angelo has a solution. Thieves, pimps, and pushers beware. Yeah. He's declaring a personal war on crime from the director of Alligator, and the producer of Death Wish comes fighting back. Tom Skerritt stars as John D'Angelo, a proud husband and father fed up with the crime and fear his family endures every day. When his wife, Lisa, and elderly mother are both victims of violent attacks, he organizes a team of locals to operate as a neighborhood patrol group. But when the patrol resorts to vigilante tactics, the lines between protection and personal vendetta become blurred, resulting in violence and corruption. Directed by Louis Teague from a script by Thomas Headley.
That's Headley.
Headley. And Jr. and David Z. Goodman from Straw Dogs, featuring a supporting cast that includes Michael Sarrazin and Yaphet Kotto, and with a score by celebrated Italian composer Piero Piccinoni. Spaghetti. All right, Fighting Back was released overseas as Death Vengeance.
Ooh.
Finally makes its blistering Blu-ray debut. 1080p, picture quality is great. You have lossless mono audio, English subtitles. Enough is enough. A new interview with director Louis Teague. I watched this. I'll talk about my thoughts about it after we're done reviewing the movie, or talking about the movie. It's great stuff, though. Danny Cam, a new interview with camera operator Danielle Nanuzzi. Trailer, TV spot, image gallery, double-sided fold-out poster featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Luke Insect. Reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Luke. illustrated collector's booklet featuring new writing on the film by critics Rob Scavarla and Walter Chaw, and a career-spanning interview with director Louis Teague. All right. So what made us... Oh, go ahead. What made us skip to this one first?
You read the synopsis, and the first thing was like...
Sold.
Okay, we've never heard of this. And it just sounded like, oh, this sounds like it could be the one. And this movie is unhinged. Freaking unhinged.
It's gonna be some minor spoilers here, but yeah, we have to.
So straight out of the gate,
yeah.
And again, there's nothing funny about what I'm about to say. I'm gonna spoil something right out of the gate. I'm gonna spoil something major right out of the gate.
Maybe two things.
Damn.
I thought the cat was out. You freaked me out.
Damn. Sorry.
That's all right.
So again, nothing funny about the subject matter I'm about to talk about.
But how it's portrayed in the movie is
funny. I'm sorry. What I'm about to say is funny. So we're introduced
oh my god
to Tom Skerritt's character and his family. And a couple of the family members are moving away, and they're alluding to the fact that the neighborhood's getting rough, and his wife is, kind of sad that some people are moving away.
Yeah.
And the wife, they're having this casual conversation about, oh, I want to raise this baby. She's hinting that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
I want to raise this baby off in the woods in a cabin somewhere where there's no one around. Now keep him. They've got this other son that we find out about later in a minute, because he's sitting in the back of the car that they're driving in.
Yeah.
This is only like 7 minutes in when this scene happens.
Yes.
So the people move on, and all of a sudden we have this scene where Skerritt, his wife, and the son in the back are in a car, and we come to this stoplight, and all of a sudden cut to the right, or the right of the car, and there's a pimp slapping his worker, slapping the absolute shit out of her, and the pregnant lady makes it a point to yell out, "Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! Stop that! Stop that!" And the pimp is like, "Hey, mind your fucking business."
Yeah.
And of course, it causes a ruckus. And even the lady getting slapped is like,
mind your own business. Yeah, whatever she said.
Basically, it's like, so pregnant lady shouldn't have even said anything.
Though it wasn't just that.
Yeah.
She got out of the car.
Yes.
And rushed. The pregnant lady got out of the car on the street and rushed and ran over to fight the pimp.
Yes.
What are you doing? Yes. What are you doing?
And
you're asking for it.
Yes.
Pull over somewhere else and call the cops.
Yes.
What are you doing? But go ahead.
Yes.
We just started. The movie just started.
And of course, the pimp makes it a point to point out to Skerritt, a guy who can't control his woman, blah, 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 blah. And there's this little confrontation.
Yeah.
And so they drive away, and
they're done. The pimp was more like, did that just happen? He was like more surprised.
Right.
But then they're driving away, and the pregnant lady's still talking shit. So I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right. So the pimp's like, all right, well, we're gonna fucking come after you now. So he gets in the car, chase. They have a chase,
and then the pregnant lady exclaims, "Oh my God, they're following us!"
Oh my God!
You don't say.
We immediately knew. We immediately knew we had a winner. We had a winner with fighting back. So he shoots at they're shooting at the car, I think, but he crashes into the car.
Yeah.
The car crashes into something else, and then the pimp drives off.
And then the lady, she gets out of the car, immediately clutches her stomach, screaming.
Yeah.
Immediate miscarriage. Okay, again, nothing funny about a miscarriage.
Yeah.
But in this context, hysterical. We are only 7 minutes into knowing these people.
7 minutes.
The fact that we've been introduced to these people. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, miscarriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hilarious. That's funny. Okay.
It keeps going.
Okay. So
right after that,
we've established she's pregnant, and sudden miscarriage because of her own stupidity. We're like 3 minutes in between all of this. We've already had pregnant. She's an idiot. She's lost the baby.
The movie's so fast.
Okay,
we didn't even know there was another kid in the back seat.
Right.
Of the car.
So not only did she put her unborn child's life in danger, she put her already alive child's life in danger, and her husband's life.
Yes.
And so this
she wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're in the hospital. She's in the hospital still recovering from all of this. Cut to a couple minutes later, Tom Skerritt's mom needs to get her medication. And so she goes to the pharmacy, takes the son with her, takes the grandson with her.
Set up before. What happened before that?
Okay, what happened before that?
She made it a point over and over. I don't need no help. I don't need no one to come with me to the store. I'm 300 years old.
Right.
But I don't need any help. I'm a badass. I'll be fine.
Right.
Go ahead.
But the grandson goes with her anyway. So they go to this pharmacy, which is immediately robbed by two hooded punks with shotguns. I believe they're shotguns.
Yes.
And they gut shot the pharmacist.
Yeah, I think he ended up living. They injured him.
I think so.
Yes.
And do they pistol whip her, or they hit her with something?
I thought it was hysterical. 300-year-old badass grandma basically fucked off and tried to run and get out. She left her grandson there,
right,
and turned around and tried to leave. They hit her over the head. She fell down. She was bleeding a little bit, but she wasn't dead. And then
she gets really, really hurt.
Yes.
The grandson gets traumatized.
Right.
And so they all end up back in the hospital. So now grandma's in the hospital. Recovering miscarried wife is in the hospital. Oh yeah. Because Granny was wearing an expensive ring. The hooded thief pulls out a pair of gardening clippers
out of nowhere
from his back pocket, because hooded armed thugs carry gardening shears, pruners in their back pockets. He cuts off her finger to get the ring off of her hand.
Yes.
And so now she's in the hospital, recovering miscarried wife is in the hospital. So that's how much time has passed.
It's like what, 8 minutes have gone by? 10 minutes?
So this ends up being 17 minutes in. Because all this shit has gone down. Yeah. We had to check the time, and we're like, how much time has passed for all this shit to actually go down?
Right. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah. So because of the incident, the cops aren't doing their jobs. So Skerritt and his friends form like this guardian angels type thing, and they go out and try to fight bad guys. And we have some bar fights, and there's action and it's just goofiness on. But it's like crazy though, because it's like, dude, you're not getting paid. You're putting your life on the line. Like, what are you doing, man? But he's got to save he's tired of the crime in the city, man. But yeah, this movie's batshit insane. It's batshit insane because of the pacing so fast. We shouldn't be laughing at things that are serious, but it's just like we couldn't help but we have a dark sense of humor anyway. Yeah. But we couldn't help but laugh hysterically. But there's other moments. So, we don't want to spoil too much, but we have to at least spoil one more thing. Again, this movie's crazy. We're not really doing it justice. We highly recommend if you want some grindhouse goodness, some late night, midnight viewing, some so bad it's good, you have to watch Fighting Back. Buy this goddamn movie. This is the first time I never even heard of this movie. I never even seen this movie on DVD before. I never even seen this movie on VHS before, and now it's on Blu-ray. This is a purchase. You got to watch it, okay? But I'll give you one more taste. One more taste. So, Skerritt stops a drug dealer, all right? Wants to find out, what's going on. The mob in that area pulls Skerritt in for a meeting. Be like, hey, we understand what you're doing. You're trying to make your city a better place and town a better place. But you can't be crossing our line, right? And he goes, I understand, but, this is what I do, and I'll make sure to not overstep my bounds or whatever the fuck, right? So the main Godfather guy, he gives him a coin, okay? There's a golden coin. He gives it to him, and he goes, hey, get any trouble out there, You show anybody this coin, they'll know what to do. They'll leave you alone. Right? And he goes, thank you, sir. Takes the coin, puts it in his pocket. There's this chicken joint.
That's the guy that owns the chicken joint. He's one of the guys that's been giving him problems because he's also like, I don't know if he's doing drugs or some shit like that.
He's up to no good. Yeah.
And Scarrett tried to confront him, but he's like, fuck you.
Right.
And so Scarrett comes back to him with the coin. Be like, hey, I can fuck with you now. So yeah, fuck you.
So he goes back. He's like, yeah, what are you back here? You want to go? You want to fight? And he shows him the coin. He shows him the coin. And he puts it down there. He's like, now I'm going to need you to leave. And the guy goes, all right. And the guy walks away. He's behind the counter. The guy walks away towards the back. And I was like, oh, I guess that's it. He was like, oh, shit. That's the Godfather's coin, the seal of approval. I'm fucking out. That's what I thought. That's what we thought was happening. No. He goes to the back of the kitchen to the chicken joint and fucking KFC. He goes in the back of KFC kitchen and comes back out with an axe. He comes back out with an axe and he's like, come on, motherfucker, let's go. And then they start fighting. And I was like, oh my God, this movie's insane. Our jaws were dropped. And of course, after Scarrett kicks his ass, he gets a bucket of chicken while he's there and pays for it and walks out. You got to see Fighting Back. This movie's insane. You got to see Fighting Back.
It's unhinged.
I didn't even want to spoil that, but I had to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
Just to show.
And then it has these wacky moments of trying to make social commentary about racism, but then it doesn't even know how to do that, which makes it kind of funny.
Yeah.
It literally has a moment where Yaphet Kotto shows up twice and he's trying to make a point about how Scarrett's racist.
Right.
And then it goes absolutely nowhere.
Goes nowhere.
And it's like movie.
Yeah. Chicken joint,
just
axe fight.
Unhinged.
Happens in Fighting Back.
Unhinged.
Yeah, unhinged. Yeah. But yeah, we're not going to spoil anymore. But there's all these just a crazy, odd, bizarre moments. And even the dialogue between characters. They're talking over each other. The camera angles are just sitting there. Like, it's weird. Like, it's just like, what are we doing with this movie? And then after I got to watch the movie, I watched the interview with the director. And it makes sense. The director said that he wanted people in the movie to talk like people do in real life, which means they'll argue, they'll talk over each other, they'll repeat the same thing over and over to make their point. So he said that was on point. He said that was on purpose. He says to the viewer, like us, it was kind of messy and weird, but he said that was kind of like on purpose. But he said, looking back on, he's known for the big three. It was a Cujo, Alligator, and there was another
He did
Cat's Eye, right? So this guy's awesome. So when he goes to horror conventions, he said he was always surprised when somebody would go up to him randomly and be like, yo, man, Fighting Back, bro. Like, I love Fighting Back. And he's like, you do? He's just like surprised. The people that really enjoyed it. It has like a cult following. But he said that looking back at Fighting Back now, him as a filmmaker now, watching Fighting Back now, he understands where his mindset was back then when he was making the movie. He used to work with Roger Corman. So he straight left Roger Corman, still had that Roger Corman type of quick filmmaking mentality and exploitation. He still had that in his head. So he went straight from Roger Corman and straight to Fighting Back. Boom, boom, boom. Quick, fast, exploitation. And he says if he made Fighting Back today, he would have paced it better. It would have been a lot better movie, he thinks. But he understands that's where his head was, because he was still Roger Corman exploitation movie. So that makes a lot of sense, especially if you watch Fighting Back. But yeah.
As it is, though, I fucking love it.
Yeah, dude. Fighting Back, check it out. We highly recommend it. But after after finishing Fighting Back,
we were expecting to be crashing down.
Oh yeah,
to a boring low. Because again, the first time we saw this movie, next movie, we saw the riff tracks, and for some reason, when we saw the riff tracks, we were bored out of our mind. Now, usually riff tracks make a movie more enjoyable. And I don't know what our deal was the first time we saw this movie with riff tracks, but we just were not into it.
I would, especially with expectations were high once we saw the cast too,
and
who was in it.
All I can
say, expectations were high when we watched it the first time.
All I can say now is let's hear it for giving a movie a second chance. Sometimes,
yes.
Because watching this movie again. Through I guess, I don't know, a more clear lens, a lowered expectation lens, maybe that's what it was.
Well, seriously low, because we didn't like this movie. We were bored out of our goddamn mind. And we thought the cast in this movie was wasted.
And
I'm off and on with the director anyway,
right?
James Glickenhaus,
right?
But
we ended up having a ball with McBain,
motherfucking McBain, son. What? McBain.
Yeah.
Before we get into McBain, before we get into the McBainisms here. Oh shit. Rob, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. What's going on, man?
We have some Trek talk to catch up on.
Oh, Trek talk. Oh.
William Riker is a hoe.
William Riker's a hoe.
He is a man hoe.
All right, McBain. Here we go. For those of you that want to purchase McBain, I believe it is out. It has been out. Yes, it is out right now. Released from Synapse Films. Here we go. Plot synopsis. Christopher Walken stars as McBain, a man who avenges the death of a friend by sending a team to Colombia to assassinate a drug lord. That's right. Taking on the drug lords is impossible. Taking on a country is insane. Yes. When a prisoner of war, Robert McBain, is rescued in the jungles of North Vietnam by a group of rangers, he expresses his thanks and gratitude. The leader of the rangers, Santos, takes out a $100 bill, tears it in two, gives half to McBain, and says, if the other half of this bill ever finds you, you can pay me back. Yes. 18 years later, Santos is killed in Colombia while leading a fight against drug lords and corrupt politicians. His sister, Christina, played by Maria Conchita, goes to New York and the other half of the bill and seeks out McBain to enlist his help in overthrowing the Colombian regime with the surviving ex-Rangers from his Vietnam rescue team, including Michael Ironside. That's right. Motherfucking Steve James.
Yeah.
That's right. McBain's team travels to Colombia to break the power of the drug lords and avenge Santos' death. Directed by genre favorite James Glickenhaus. Yes. Not a lot of special features, but you do get an awesome audio commentary from the director and film historian Chris Pagliali. Yeah. 5.1 remix surround sound. And the picture quality is phenomenal. Now, back to the McBainisms here. Again, we were not looking forward to watching this. We did not like this. I was like, God damn it, another fucking snore fest from fucking James Glickenhaus. Another James Glickenhaus fucking wasting the talent he's got in his movie. Do me a favor. Oh, you can't do it. I'll do it. I want to see when Jackie Chan's police. I have a theory. I want to see when Jackie Chan's Police Story came out. I'm going to look right now. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. If you guys know, let me know in chat. This is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, 1985. Well, 1985. Jackie Chan's Police Story came out. Now, if you guys are unaware, Jackie Chan's film The Protector was another American try, the good old college try to get Jackie Chan over here in America, directed by James Glickenhaus. James Glickenhaus didn't know who he had. He was trying to make Jackie Chan into kind of like a Clint Eastwood type character. We all know that's not Jackie Chan. Do I got to play the fucking shit earlier? Show the photo of him trying to Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan is not Clint Eastwood. Jackie Chan went back to Hong Kong and was like, this is a fuck you to everyone wasting me. So he made one of the greatest action movies of all time, Police Story. James Glickenhaus sat down and watched Police Story and couldn't believe it. He could not. His jaw dropped. He could not believe the talent and the guy he had in his movie. He couldn't believe it. He was stunned. So my theory is he's like, all right, fuck this. I'm gonna go balls to the walls, over the top, insane action stunts, special effects, fucking explosions. I'm going crazy. I would not be surprised. That's my theory. Jackie Chan's police story changed him. I'm just throwing it out there because his movies are not like this in terms of action. I mean, this might be the what do you call it? Like the best movie. What's the term? Like not the swan song, but this might be his the greatest film of all in his career. What is the term?
Magnum opus?
The magnum opus! McBain! I'm calling it right now. This is James Glickenhaus' magnum opus.
Yeah.
Did you see he's so horny.
Talking about
Riker.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Riker's gross.
Yeah.
Riker is
again,
really gross.
Again.
Early Riker is just the worst.
Again.
Ew.
Back to McBain. Back to motherfucking McBain, okay? So we were like, God damn it. After fighting back that high, we got to watch fucking McBain. So we sat down, we watched it on all, man, I was, what did I say to you several times throughout the movie? We were watching the movie and I'm like, is this the same movie? We were like, I kept saying that, like, is this the same movie we watched?
Yeah.
Like, this is ridiculously entertaining. This is like one of the greatest action B movies I've ever seen. Like this is the same. Like we kept looking at each other. Like it was crazy. And we got a little bit of a delay here. Hold on. Come on. What's going on? I think the mouse is being stupid here. It's not scrolling. We got a little bit of delay. I don't know why. Here we go. I'm just going to show you a screenshot that I took from my phone while we were watching the movie. This does not represent the actual really good picture quality on Blu-ray. I'm going to show you a screenshot of Michael Ironside from McBain. Look at this. What? Michael? What? Mr. Ironside, what movie are you in, Michael? Michael?
Man.
What movie are you in? I'm telling you. You guys gotta watch McBain, okay? But yeah, right in the beginning, they rescued McBain. The Rangers come in, and they had Christopher Walken in a pit fight to the death.
Yeah,
with this big buff guy. This is how the movie starts.
The whole beginning of the movie is basically it's the end of the Vietnam War, and this one group of guys they're pulling out in a chopper, and it's their unit. They're like, "Hey, war's over. We're getting out." And they fly over this camp, and they look down. And they're talking to themselves, hey, you think there are any POWs down there? And of course, Ironside, he's like, man, who cares? Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't give a shit. That's the. And one of the guys is like, yeah, but could you live with yourself if we didn't check? Like, what if there's there might not be anybody down there, but could you live with yourself thinking, what if there was somebody down there? So they go down there, and sure enough, it's POW camp.
Yeah.
And that's when we come across McBain. In this pit fighter scenario. But when our boys show up, it's like chaos, explosions, stunts, like right in the beginning of the movie. I'm like, whoa, that's how you start the movie. That's what's up. And then we kind of fast forward. Some of the soundtrack, some of the music and songs are like bad. Like they don't fit the scenes. Like the whole beginning of the movie, right?
Like
it didn't
it's like
fit.
this female ballad. Like,
it didn't fit at all.
It was like what the Vietnam, like what are we doing? Get that song out of here. But anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we fast forward to the future. Everybody's doing their own thing. Michael Ironside's character's rich. Everyone's like, one of the actors from the Warriors is one of the Rangers, and he's like a cop, and everyone's doing
McBain's a working man,
right?
He's
construction
like,
or
something like that, yeah.
So our female badass, her brother gets killed. She goes to McBain. She gives him $100 bill. We need you. He gets a team together, 7 Samurai style.
And at first, Ironside, true to character, is like, man, he's the rich one. He's the rich one.
The rich one. Yeah.
And Ironside's like, hell no. Look at what I'm living in.
I'm just gonna keep playing this. Yeah, showing this photo.
Y'all can go die. I don't know.
Yeah, at first, yeah.
But last minute, of course.
Can I go?
I'm
gonna go with you guys.
He joins, which
Yeah.
is like, yay!
Yeah.
Ironside's actually not playing a villain.
I
which
know.
was very fun.
I know.
You kind of expected him to suddenly become like a last minute villain, but
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
But yeah, he gets the team together. There's some comedic moments, but man, you get some badass moments
The
when they pull up on the drug dealers.
The team actually had a nice little chemistry going.
Yes.
And of course, anytime you get to see Steve James.
It's Steve James bonus. Steve James heightens every scene and every movie he's in.
It's wonderful.
Yes, yes. But yeah, they need money to fund shit, to fund their revolution, right? So they first start small and then they start big with the bigger gangsters' money. But they start small and they roll up on these gang members, drug dealers, to kind of get their money. And it's chaos. It's fucking badass. Shotgun blast. The one dude goes flying out the window, real stunt. The guy falling all the way down on top of a car. Dude, like there's some good badass shit when this team gets together. Yeah, the guy in the middle, the actor, he was in the Warriors. But yeah, some really good stuff. And when I first time I saw this movie, I was like, Christopher Walken does not want to be here. Like when we first watched it, I was like, Christopher Walken looks like he would rather be in any other movie. But watching it again, I enjoyed his character, man. But dude, the action set pieces and stunt work. There were moments where we looked at each other, we're like, oh, that person's dead. That person's dead. I mean, there were some really close call explosions and things falling on people, and just like the whole our female badass, leading the charge with the rebels to take out the drug lords at the end. That was a finale on its own. That was already a finale. They had that fighter pilot that ended up joining the team later. I mean, that was huge body count, chaos, tank blasting. I mean, Gatling guns. I mean, it was insane. But no, that actually was not the finale of the movie. The finale movie, there's more chaos and action and huge body count. And I was just like having so much fun. I was smiling while watching McBain. I couldn't believe this was the same movie. We were like, fuck this movie.
Yeah.
We were bored out of our minds. But yeah. It's funny, like you said, revisiting a movie you haven't watched in years and having a different effect on you. But yeah, this is one of the greatest B-action movies ever made. Ever made. We highly recommend motherfucking McBain, son. That's right. Michael Ironside recommends motherfucking McBain.
The only thing that would have made McBain like completely A+, 100% complete is if Wings Hauser had been in it.
Motherfucking Hauser.
Because Wings Hauser is God.
Wings Hauser is God. We're late to the Wings Hauser game.
One day we're going to talk about...
We're fans now.
One day we're going to talk about Tough Guys Don't Dance. One day.
One day. Tough Guys Don't Dance.
It's not today, but one day we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about Wings Hauser. I think one day we're going to do a whole video on Wings Hauser.
We might have to.
Because Wings Hauser is amazing.
Fucking Hauser.
Wings Hauser is amazing.
Yes, he is.
And I want to see more Wings.
Yeah, if you go to Action Elite, shout out to Owen. If you go to Action Elite on Facebook, someone posted that they're trying to kickstart a documentary on Wings Hauser. So if you guys want to support it. But yeah, Tough Guys Don't Dance. Imagine the craziness and kind of it's a little taste.
Okay, no. All they have to do is go to the worst line delivery ever on YouTube, which is "Oh God, oh man."
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows about that.
Oh,
everybody knows about
man.
that. But guess what? That's not the craziest thing that happens in that movie.
There's more.
You would think that that's the height of insanity for that film. No.
So it's like it's like crazier than Fighting Back, but in a like romantic murder mystery movie kind of way, maybe.
That movie, Tough Guys Don't Dance, is fascinating and baffling.
Yes.
And I can't wait to own it on Blu-ray.
We're gonna buy this movie.
We will, and
brought to us from Canon.
Yeah, we're gonna buy it, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. How are you doing right now? You need a break?
If you want to do a little bit, and then I'll need a break.
All right, guys. We're gonna hang out for a little bit longer, and if you guys have any questions or you want to just chill, talk movies, we are here. But yeah, don't forget all the movies I mentioned we reviewed. Links in the description box below where you can find them. Even if you find them on Arrow's website or Amazon, you're still supporting these studios that are bringing us awesome content. So make sure you just buy it anywhere. But Fighting Back.
Physical media,
son. represent. But yeah, we're here to hang out, chat, ask us anything. I'm gonna get something to drink.
No. You're gonna leave me?
Yes.
Oh, the little monster's asleep.
Good.
He's tuckered.
Yeah, he's tuckered from terrorizing us.
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's awake!
No.
It has awoken!
No.
Oh, someone.
What is it?
Jurassic World live tour.
Oh, what is that? I didn't know that. What that was?
It's that thing where they've got the live dinosaurs.
What?
You know, the live puppeteering and all
How was
that.
it?
Yes, how was it? Oh, let it out. It's so cute. I want it.
What are you talking about?
I want him.
Oh, all right.
I want
I'll
him.
bring him. What a booger butt.
Yeah. Was it really a trailer though for Godzilla -1?
It was a teaser.
Yeah, I don't even consider that I saw it and I felt absolutely nothing. I don't.
It didn't show enough.
I feel nothing because it wasn't anything. So
The only excitement I got out of it was that, hey, there's another Godzilla movie.
yeah, it's
So
like
that's about it.
it's nice that there's another Godzilla movie. And I guess we're gonna be getting a slightly new design, which is nice. And we'll see. That's all I can say is that we'll see. But yeah, that wasn't even, there was nothing to really think about. I know the whole premise is that, I guess the premise is that there's been a war and we're going back to the Godzilla's, you know, a big baddie again, which is cool.
Sequel to first original?
I don't know. I don't know if it's one of those.
I'm sure Rob did a 3-hour breakdown.
I know, right?
Because Rob's good at that.
Kelly Kells, I am alive, and that's about all I can say about that. How have you been, my dear? Sean, definitely interested in the 4K of Mask of the Phantasm. That movie deserves it, definitely. Will we ever go to G-Fest? It's a nice pipe dream.
I'd like to.
Oh, look at it.
I got him.
Look at it. Hi. What's up, Sleepy?
What's up, bud?
What's up, you little
Oh,
bagul?
there he goes. There he goes. He's not going to stay with you.
I know he's not. I just wanted to pet him.
All right.
There were flamethrowers, motorcycle stunts. Wow.
What?
Nice. Hi.
Nice. Paul Brown, what's going on?
Hi.
How cool is that?
Wow.
Flamethrowers, motorcycle stunts. Sold.
You're a monster.
That's how they get you. That's how they reel you in, man.
You're a
Because they're
monster.
cute and adorable. And then once you get let in, once you let them in, that's it.
I hear you, Kelly.
Oh, Rob felt the same way with the oh, sorry, Kelly, click on the wrong one. He felt the same way with the teaser. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything to react to. It's like,
I'm down for this. Tommy M, what's going on? Thanks for popping in for a bit. We're just hanging and chilling now. We already did the Blu-ray review.
thoughts
so.
on the new Exorcist Believer trailer. Haven't watched it. Don't care. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it either.
I have no faith in David Gordon Green.
Yep.
I know they're gonna.
There's a lot of people out there that don't know that the Halloween Ends director is doing these movies.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys.
I don't feel any. I don't think anything of those movies that he did. Like, I don't
The
think
trailer's probably good. That doesn't mean the movie's gonna be good.
No. So yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I'll check it out for the members.
Hi.
Yeah, channel members and patrons. I'll do a trailer reaction for you guys.
You're evil.
Yes, he is evil.
20 Blu-rays to add. Nice. 20 Blu-rays from a flea market. That's the way to do it.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it, yeah.
Kelly Kell's daughter starts kindergarten next month and she's not okay with it. That's the way it is. Hi. You want to go wreak some havoc? Go wreak some havoc.
No. Well, again, if you guys hear me scream, you know what's going on.
You're a monster.
Kevin agrees with you. he threw that franchise down the toilet.
I don't know.
I'm sure it has. I'm sure the new Halloween trilogy has its fans.
No, it does. It has its fans.
Yeah.
It's just.
I didn't mind the first one. I thought it was solid, and that second one I liked a lot more because it was ridiculous.
It was so dumb. It was funny.
And it had like Jason kills.
Yeah, that third one was
the third one was like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. Don't forget, Gizmo eats whenever the hell he wants to. Giz was a sickly little thing when we got him. So Gizmo gets to eat when Gizmo wants.
I saw the trailer for the Bob Marley movie. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a good movie. It's hard to do biopics, you know. But yeah, hopefully it's good.
No, we have not seen yet. Rise of the Beast.
I get asked this every stream. It's not from Sean, but from people.
It's going to be a streaming situation. We were thinking about
for free. Yeah,
we were thinking about seeing it in the theater, and then it just didn't happen.
Yeah,
a lot of movies we just didn't see in the theater this year. I don't think we've been to see it. We haven't seen a theatrical film since Sisu.
Yeah,
and even then, the last thing we actually saw in the theater was Enter the Dragon. We had a chance to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
And we said, fuck it, we're going to see Enter the Dragon in the theater.
Yeah, because we kind of knew Guardians 3 was going to be fine. Yeah,
we knew it was going to be good.
But how often do you get to see a classic movie in the theater?
Yeah, fuck it, man.
So
see Enter the Dragon on the big screen. That was fun.
You know. You play with that curtain, little weirdo. As long as he can amuse himself, you know?
Yeah. Amuse himself on something else, not us biting our feet all the time.
Now, someone wants to see Meg too.
Severio, I'm kind of with you on this one, man. It looks, we got potential it's got potential to give me what I wanted in the first Meg. So I hope it's fun. Queen Sono. You seen that one?
Mm-mm.
Which one? Which one? That about, Kevin? I heard Sanctuary's good on Sono, the sumo wrestling show, and the boxing. I heard was great. Bloodhounds. I'm gonna see if I can watch and review that for you guys. But I heard that's a great action martial arts boxing series. Two brothers that box. Brandon's birthday is August 4th, it looks like. Right around the corner. The way things are going right now, we're probably going to be waiting for things to go to streaming for a while. Severio.
Yeah. There was a point where we were gonna binge all of our indie films, Indiana Jones movies on 4K. And we were going to go see...
Because we haven't watched them yet.
Yeah, we were going to go see Dial of Depression in the theater. And then... Because we knew the fifth movie was going to be trash. We knew it. And then it was just like... The closer the release date came out, the less your enthusiasm gets for things like that. And it's like, why are we wasting our money on something that we know we're not going to enjoy?
Right.
That's what it boils down to anymore is...
Why risk it?
No, it's not. It wasn't even a risk. It wasn't even a risk. We knew we weren't going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And days off are harder and harder to enjoy without spending money that you'll never get back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why bother?
Yeah.
Why bother?
Just wait to stream it. Heather enjoyed Barbie. Ryan Gosling. That's awesome. Nice. Glad you enjoyed Barbie, Heather. Let's see here. The last great Marvel movie. Oh man. All right, Jake's gonna see Meg 2 on vacation. All right. Yeah, I heard good things, Kevin. I'm gonna try to review it if I can.
Yeah.
It's become the Gizmo show today. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna start biting.
Yeah.
Oh. He's play biting now. That's his thing. Let's see. Queen Sono plot synopsis. A highly trained South African spy takes on her most dangerous mission. Yeah. Oh, is that the Gal Gadot Netflix movie? Or is that something else? Because then I think Gal Gadot has some kind of action movie coming out.
Ow.
Yeah, Guardians 3, we already knew was going to be good. I mean, most likely we'll probably buy it on 4K or something.
Yeah, if Disney releases it.
Yeah, Disney. What a booger butt. He's a lot worse than this. You guys are seeing the nice side. He runs around crazy, jumps off everything.
Just
every time I go walk somewhere, he runs after my feet, tries to bite it. The terror.
We don't speak of such things as Disney remakes here.
Who's going to be in the...
Gadot, she's the evil, she's the witch. She finally got, you know, how they get to a certain age and they have to play a witch. It's her turn.
God damn it. Yeah, that's something we probably won't be going to see that.
No.
Kevin, did you see the Ninja Turtles movie? Okay, so this is something totally different then. Okay. I'll have to check it out.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we enjoyed the menu too. That was a nice little pleasant surprise. Yeah, there you go, Kevin. I was mixing them up. Yeah, that's right. Has he yet?
What? Oh no, he's not good about getting onto shelves
Not yet. Soon.
He's he's really uncoordinated. He's had a really slow start.
Yeah.
He's had issues. So we're trying to get him healthy.
You know, I was one of the biggest fans of The Boys. And I love that show. And I champion that show. And I will definitely, and I'm always positive about it. I tell people about it. Something was off in that third season. I still really enjoyed it a lot. There were some great moments. But something felt off in the finale. And it kind of soured me on the series a little bit. I still love it. I'm excited when it comes back for season 4. I can't wait. But at this point, anything that's a spin-off series of The Boys, I could kind of care less if I'm already losing a little bit of interest to the main show. But yeah, I haven't even bothered watching the trailer for Gen V. I'm sure it's probably cool, but I just gotta get the main series right, you know. Third season was entertaining, but something was just, I had issues with that finale, the third act, especially what they did to what's his name? Black Noir.
Oh.
That was fucking atrocious what they did to that character. So, but hopefully Gen V is good. Hopefully season 4 of The Boys is good. Yeah, I saw that, man. Yeah, VFW. That's right. I hope so. You don't want to milk it and then it's not good anymore. So, yeah. Bless you. We're probably going to wrap it up in a little bit, guys. So if any questions or anything, probably going to wrap it up in like 5 minutes. But we had fun. Had fun hanging out today. Blu-ray reviewing. Hopefully you guys are interested in some of them, especially Fighting Back. Check out Fighting Back. Heather wants to see Haunted Mansion. All right. Gotta love Danny DeVito.
No particular thoughts on Barbie or Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Didn't care to see Barbie. It's not my type of film. And Oppenheimer, Nolan kind of soured me with Tenet. Never got to finish it. I'll probably eventually get it if it comes on HBO.
We'll watch it when it comes to streaming.
But yeah, I'm not going to rush out to see it in the theater. I'm not rushing out to see much in the theater anymore. It's not really a priority for me.
Yeah. I'm kissing a kitten live.
It's a monster.
What is happening? Did you guys see the Red Letter Media's 12 Angry Men Christopher Nolan style video?
Oh.
It is hilarious. You gotta watch it. Watch their review of Oppenheimer. They actually like the movie, but their issues with it are valid to them, right? But you gotta watch. You saw it. This is hysterical. But they released it separately. If you don't want to watch the whole entire Oppenheimer review, they released just the 12. If Christopher Nolan directed 12 Angry Men, it is hysterical. You gotta watch it.
Not anymore, Severio.
Which one?
Secretly has Barbie dolls in the closet. I used to have Barbies. I was a girl once.
You was a girl once.
My Barbies were kind of.
Now you're mutant.
My Barbies were kind of not that great looking though. I didn't take care of them. I used to play Ghostbusters with my Barbies.
Oh, it's fun. We did all crazy shit with our toys. This is the whole point.
Yeah.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys are channel members or patrons, we're all going to be hanging out. Friday, we're going to be watching The Hidden. I have never seen it. I know I'm fired. I know everyone's got the pitchforks and torches right now, but I'm going to watch it with the channel members. We're all going to watch it together, channel members and patrons, this Friday. So if you want to join, you got to become a member. Toxic Crusaders, yeah. Kelly says she cut her Barbie's hair.
I had my very first Barbie doll.
Betty Davis is a cutie.
She is.
She's a cutie. She showed me a video of her when she was young in a movie.
Really young, yeah.
And it took me a while. I was like, wait a minute, is that Betty Davis? It took me a while. She's so cute. Oh my God, what a cutie.
Yeah.
I know Tribal Chief. I've never seen it. We're gonna watch it Friday.
My very first Barbie doll, for some reason, I think I cut her hair. And for some reason, I don't know how old I was when I first had her.
Yeah.
I used to chew on her.
What, your Barbies?
The first one.
Oh.
First one I ever owned.
We all bit our toys.
Don't know why.
Weird shit.
Don't know why.
He wants to know how old is Gizmo then.
My mom thinks he's about 8 to 9 weeks. He's really underdeveloped. Like I said, he's had issues. So
we're trying to rescue him.
We're trying to build him up.
Yeah.
He's getting there though.
He's Barbie dated He-Man.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's gained a lot of weight since we've had him. So he's just over 2 pounds. So when we first got him, he was 11 ounces.
Yeah.
So he's doing really well.
Yeah. That's right. He-Man's son. Skeletor, baby. That's right. Represent. They can't get He-Man right anymore. They can't get him right.
Well,
there was a panel at Comic-Con.
I'm sorry.
And Kevin Smith was there talking about everything Masters of the Universe, and I'm like, why? You're not gonna do more of the show that nobody liked. The live action movie, I think they gave up on it finally because it's been in pre-production hell. I think they just cut it. They just cut it
before.
So I'm just like, just stop it. If you're not gonna do Masters of the Universe right, just leave it alone. Oh, ow. Gizmo is now the mascot of Movie Dojo Army mascot.
We have a couple of mascots.
Yeah.
Evil.
That's it. Kevin wants him on a shirt.
Ow.
That'll be the shirt. Gizmo biting the finger and Lady Fabula going, looking like Jackie Chan getting shot in the end of New Fist of Fury.
Oh no. No.
Did. Hey, Golden's Journey. Hey, brother. Thanks again for hanging out, man. Appreciate it.
Ow. You evil little monster.
If you guys are wondering, I had to buy her this shirt. I know a lot of you got it already, but if you never got it, the Wise Guys It's literally Three Stooges, but in the Goodfellas poster artwork. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. I had to buy her that. The other shirt, the Golden Girls. I got her the Golden Girls as the Craft.
Mm-hmm.
That line up from the movie The Craft.
Yes.
Got to have fun, man. Got to do it.
Yes. He also got me Pee-wee's Big Adventure in Akira.
I forgot about that.
Instead of the guy walking up to the motorcycle, it's Pee-wee walking up to his bicycle.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of Akira, hold on a second. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
I don't know.
I don't want to step on him. Oh, he's in the kitchen eating. Exclusive.
Uh-oh.
Channel exclusive.
Oh.
This fell.
Oh, okay.
So in my Comic-Con vlog video, I basically said, well, I'm not going to be buying anything. Well, I cheated and got something for Lady Phat. She was mad at me, but then she gave me a hug afterwards. She doesn't like it when I buy her stuff. But check out this artwork right here, man. What? I can't see. What?
It's hard because there's a lot of glare.
There you go. Akira fighting.
Tetsuo and it's Tetsuo and Kaneda.
Yeah. This is some awesome artwork, and the artist signed it. Yeah, I had to get her that. So there you go. Channel exclusive. We didn't post this anywhere else. I love you.
Yeah.
I love you. Yo.
Well.
Facts.
Well.
Facts.
Well.
They enjoyed the artwork. They enjoyed the artwork, and we enjoyed hanging out with you badasses. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up and finally get something to eat so we won't pass out. No, we own this. Shout out to Nina Lusick from Germany, but we have not watched it yet. There's a huge. I have two huge stacks of Blu-rays over here. Blu-rays that we've had for years. I'm just now chipping away and trying to get that. So more off-the-shelf reviews coming to all you channel members. Yeah, coming soon. We're reviewing all that stuff.
Kevin, Savannah is very good. Everybody is doing good. Savannah is being a good big sister. Also.
Yes. Yeah, she's being a good big sister to little Gizmo. But you guys are awesome. Yes.
Goodbye, my child.
We love you guys. Kelly, it's good seeing you. It's awesome. Thanks again, guys. All of you that are watching right now, hey, we appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us, talking movies, having fun, which is what we love doing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Check out the merch store, all that good stuff. Become a channel member for exclusive perks. But really quick rundown. Highly recommend Hugo from Arrow Video. That's right. Highly recommend you guys check that out. New Fist of Fury. That's right. If you must own everything Jackie Chan Lo Wei, well, now you are in. You're in for it. You have a treat. And of course, the amazing, extremely unexpected Fighting Back. That's right. I forgot to show these images. We were having too much fun talking about the movie. Fighting Back is a must. That's right. Recommend those. And of course, Magic Cop is a must. Pick it up. And you know, you got to go out there and you got to buy some McBain, baby. I had to show the clip one more time. We love you guys. But don't forget, tomorrow, Action Film Autopsy, Rick Myers and friends. We have some special guests. They're going to be talking about Mission Impossible and all that stuff. We're going to have some fun tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and a lot of other cool stuff coming to the channel next week. So see you guys. Bless you. We love you. Salute. Keep watching movies. Keep buying that physical media. Keep having fun. And we'll see you badasses on the next one. Take care, guys. Gizmo.